What's good, footy culture fam? My name is Matthews, aka Matt, aka Matozinho, aka deep lying social media midfielder. And today we're bringing y'all episode 14 of the Footy Culture Podcast.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm joined today by Jay.
What up, guys? Nike actually meant to send this tracksuit to Lautaro Martinez, but it ended up coming to me.
That's weird. That's weird.
Wow.
We got Chris. We got we got the cleanup crew, Jimmy,
Cleanup crew checking in.
and Dan.
What's up, guys?
And then last but not least, we got Dave.
Let's go.
Dab. All right, guys. So on the chopping block for today, we got Bayern's drop, Atleti top, Bayern and Leipzig tie 3-3, PSG trumping United, 4-goal thriller from Giroud against Sevilla, Kane all-time goal scorer in North London derby, and Juve Kings of Turin.
Yes.
So without further ado, let's start off with some of the CL matchups in the past week. Start off with that PSG United game.
Actually, before we get started, there's a little something we've been working on over here that we want to show you guys. So soon, dropping very soon, we'll be introducing Footy Fresh, custom hand-drawn air fresheners. Incredible quality. You got that black ice scent, and we got them in 3 beautiful styles. We got ADP for the Juventini. I know Chris would like that one. Who else we got here? We got Totti over here for the Romanisti. Beautiful hand-drawn Totti design. And my personal favorite, what we got here? We got the Ronaldinho. air freshener. Really high quality, reversible. Great packaging. Very good quality, and we'll be dropping very soon. Follow Footy Fresh Co on Instagram, and we'll be coming soon to esteeldejoc.com. Coming
Yes,
soon.
sir.
Stay tuned, guys.
Let's
Be on the
go, boys.
lookout.
Drawn by yours, truly.
Keep those eyes peeled.
Drawn by Craig by Quinto.
Craig by Quinto.
So what do we got on the
Anyways,
cards for today?
PSG United, big 3-1 performance for PSG. What do you guys think
Yes.
about that?
Neymar.
Mr. United fan, what'd you think?
What do I think?
What'd you think about the game?
Mr.
Doesn't
United.
seem very happy.
It was a good game to start. Man, when was it? Tuesday? Fuck, I feel like I'm drawing a blank here.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Tuesday. Yeah. First goal was it near post merchant David De Gea.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Was it the first goal? Yeah, I think it was the first goal.
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah,
Neymar.
well,
Man, like, it was a good shot, but again, like something that De Gea should be watching is his near post, right? Like
Yep.
he goes in for his like left angle, like leg just kind of bends down. Like what is I don't know, whatever. But it's the first goal. Second goal, Rashford comes in, ties the game, which is good. But in the first half, what we noticed is that Fred was going in hard for all challenges, right? And he's kind of like the main guy, like going into tackles. He's the one holding mid. He's playing box to box. Because again, who do you have? Van de Beek and you have Fred, Van de Beek, and Bruno.
It was McTominay and Fred
McTominay.
starting.
Oh no, you're right. It was McTominay,
Yeah.
and then you have Bruno, right? Cam.
Mm-hmm.
So like Fred's the one going box to box. McTominay's holding more a bit in the back, and Fred's the one going into tackles, right? He gets the first yellow because freaking, of course, Paredes, Argentinian, comes into like starting shit, right?
That should have been a red, no?
Maybe.
He headbutted him.
Yeah, but at the same time, like it's instigation, like they
But it's
do it on
intentional.
purpose.
Okay, but still.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like he already has a yellow card first half, right? And then what do you
Yeah.
get? You have Solskjaer here just fucking waiting till like the 60 minutes to even decide of making any subs for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only player going into tackles, going into tight battles with midfielders there, and you never know. He's gonna get another yellow card, right? So like, obviously that led to a red card for him because he got a second yellow.
Yep.
And then
70th minute.
After that point, like he brings in Pogba. At that point, like you're kind of already done.
Yeah, game's over, kind of.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was 2-1 when he got the red,
Yeah, it was 2-1.
right? Already.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
at
then-
that point, like you should think like, hey, we need a midfielder who can go into tackle stronger because we're down by 1. We need to make sure we can put a midfielder in there who can go and win the ball. You have a guy with a yellow card already, like you're gonna expect something.
Yeah.
You should have thought of that at halftime, like at least put in Van de Beek in, like right. What are you really losing there? Van de Beek is still a great box to box player.
Exactly.
You still have Bruno there putting in work, right? That's all you needed really. And then again, the last goal was a 3-1 goal, was kind of just the ender, kind of just ended up because
Neymar, masterclass?
On the flip
Yeah.
side, we saw the second most talented player on the planet prove again to his haters how good of a footballer he
Second.
is.
Yep.
Behind Messi.
He's better than Ronaldo.
More naturally gifted, yeah. Kidding me?
Okay, naturally gifted, yeah.
That's
But
what I
More
said.
talent.
That's what he
no, I
said.
thought you said I thought you said he was the best. I thought you said he was the
Second best
player in the world.
footballer.
Okay, but the
Still
second,
is.
the
I
second
still might
goal-
put him over Ronaldo too right now.
These,
Right now?
these
Come on,
days,
bro.
could be.
Second goal was kind of was given to him, yeah, because it was Mbappe took the ball down. It was kind of played back because the first time Mbappe did that, he didn't pass it to Neymar.
Yeah, he should have squirted off to Neymar that time.
That was
Set up.
before that
Then he
play.
ended
And
up
the
missing.
second play, he knew Neymar told him like, "I'm here, like just pass it off."
Yeah.
Like, he kind of stepped back a little bit, but again, you get Maguire slipping before he even gets to the line. I understand, man. Like that's a defender like that can't even like stay on his 2 feet properly.
Yeah, and I don't have the exact stat in front of me, but Mbappe hasn't scored a Champions League goal in like well over a year.
Has it?
Yeah.
Is it 10 games or something like that?
I don't know the exact games, but yeah, like a lot of people on Twitter lately were really speaking on that. Like after the 2010 World Cup, 2018, no one on France improved.
Yeah, I saw that.
Not one player.
Everyone's been pretty much downhill. For the most
Everyone
part,
went
right?
downhill.
Pogba,
You-
Varane,
Almost.
You
yeah.
think so? I
Mbappe.
don't know.
Umtiti.
Not one person
Umtiti.
improved, and pretty much everyone went on a downfall.
Yeah.
No, they're obviously they're a great team going into it. The great players individually going into it. Like how much like obviously you can improve always, but how much more can you really improve becoming a team that's literally every single player on that squad was an all-star?
I mean, a lot of these guys are kind of young too, so
Yeah.
At the same time,
you'd hope they'd
Umtiti,
improve.
you know, he got injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went into the tournament injured. Griezmann, you think something's gonna happen?
Well, the
because he's
Barca
in
move.
right?
Barca move for him.
Mbappe, he was still in. Mbappe's Mbappe. Like he's still playing great in Liga. I know Champions League is hard to go scoring goals, but he's still a big part of the team.
But it shouldn't be hard if you're that talented of a player.
Yeah.
I know. But
Like-
then again, obviously you see Pogba.
Haaland's doing it.
Pogba's a different story.
Yeah.
Mbappe's not that main focus.
Varane
Varane
needs Ramos to hold his hand because I don't
Yeah.
know what he's doing.
Seriously.
Yeah, Varane, oh my, like he's actually really bad now. He was like world class at one point, but like now it's just
I
crazy.
think it's just the whole Madrid system right now. It's just kind of like going down.
The whole team's in shambles.
Yeah,
But could you
so-
say
Yeah.
like Varane always had like someone to cover for him? Like Umtiti was in his prime when he was at that World Cup.
But
That was a good
You're
Umtiti.
gonna compare Umtiti to Ramos now.
No, no,
Nah.
I'm saying like he obviously had he covered for Varane a couple of times in that World Cup.
Yeah,
Not saying
but-
that Varane had a bad World Cup at all. He
they
had a
were
great
carrying
World Cup.
Umtiti to Puyol at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Umtiti, that was a good Umtiti.
That one picture of Umtiti with Puyol hair. That always kills me when I see it.
That's probably the ugliest like picture I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like, can you say that Varane is slightly overrated, or
I don't know.
It's not that.
I know it's like a couple of games, like
The thing
Yeah.
is that you still put those players together, and they're still doing bits for their national team. They're going to the semifinals now for Nations League, right?
yeah.
like they're still a great team put together. Like I know, like again, guys, it's soccer, like football. Like
There is a pub side going to the semifinals of the Nations League. what is that? Italy?
Yeah.
Pub side?
Upside, we'll see. Don't worry, it's on recording.
it's
so,
tough, it's tough. But yeah,
we'll save it.
Mbappe, he needs to put in the work. Obviously, see how he's doing. But Neymar is definitely carrying that team on his back
Yeah, blonde Neymar.
again.
Different,
Different,
bro.
bro. He's
So,
different
like-
with that blonde
Bro,
hair.
Yeah.
bro.
when he had the pink hair,
He's bro. It's
Bro,
something
when
with
he
that
had the
color,
blonde
bro.
mohawk-
It's whenever
mohawk,
that hair dye gets into his bloodstream,
Right?
bro. Different gravy,
Yeah,
bro.
plus recently, Neymar said in an interview, like it was so blunt. He's like,
yeah.
I want to play with Messi again. Like, it
Yeah.
was super blunt.
It was
Is
like,
Messi going to PSG?
or is Neymar
Is
coming
Neymar
back?
going to Barca? Or are they finding their own team to join? a
City?
different team?
yeah, super team.
Nah, it's gonna be PSG.
Why
They're the
think-
only one that could afford it.
He also
But-
said he didn't go to PSG to play Europa League football.
Yeah, bro. That was a
So,
big statement.
That's pretty. Yeah.
Who
He
said
said
that?
he said that
Pretty
before.
bold.
Did he say that before?
Yeah, he said it before the game.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
said that, though?
Neymar.
Which game?
Oh.
This game they just played.
Before the
Yeah.
PSG United game,
Okay,
right?
But again, he went to PSG to get Champions League trophies, but he still couldn't win.
Oh my gosh.
He went to the finals, yes.
Yeah.
Again, it was a tournament where COVID and one game proved that he showed it all. Like, you know what I mean? But again,
Yeah.
they went to the finals. They couldn't really do much,
Yeah.
No,
He had a good tournament besides that final game.
Yeah, final game.
Final
we did.
game.
Bayern was just
What are you
too,
gonna do?
right? So,
Yeah,
but like
that Bayern team's nuts.
Yeah.
again, like I don't know. I see like Man U could have came out of that game with a win, because I see Man U and I see PSG, like they're pretty apart. Like for the past games they've had, the 3-4 games they've had recently, Man U's won what 2 or 3 of them.
Almost all of them.
The only
Right?
reasoning
Yeah.
for that is Rashford.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, that's the thing. Man U can come up against teams like PSG and put in work. But like again, how can you really say a PSG can go out there and like win big trophies? Again, I know they had their chance last year in Champions League, but can they do it again this year? I don't know.
Maybe.
Like
I don't
you
know.
see a Man U like this, they're a great team when it comes to it. But there's sometimes, and then they're getting in trouble against West Ham this weekend.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like if a PSG is a team to go and win it all, they need to beat Man U right down in center. Right?
PSG's not going anywhere with that back line.
Well, I
That's
think
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
They lost Thiago Silva. Now they're bringing Diallo starting to play. Like,
Yellow played
And
left
that,
back.
and that white
Yeah.
guy, what's the
Played
guy's
left
name?
back.
The Dutch guy.
Mitchell Bakker.
oh yeah.
He's good. He's a talent though. He's
I know,
young.
but who?
Not
Yeah, he's
bad.
not bad. He scored for PSG.
I know, but
Yeah, he's
who
not
is he?
I don't know.
Nominated for
nowhere.
Golden Boy.
Yeah, he's nominated for goal.
Yeah, he's not bad.
He's a,
But
he's a young kid.
Like Diallo, they have Diallo, Kempembe, Marquinhos is quality, and Florenzi.
Yeah,
Like, that's not a good back.
It's a
line.
makeshift back.
and their
line.
midfield as well is.
Their midfield's like not.
It's a team
Terrible.
that's kind of like just built up of like
Yeah.
like honestly, it's I don't know like
They're like, hey, I have money.
yeah,
let's
it's
just buy
random
players.
Like, I don't
Yeah,
know,
it's a
like,
weird
you buy
one.
one, you get rid of one. You buy one, you get rid of one. Like just
It's a
get
weird one.
whoever's like I don't know in their budget. You know what I mean?
The only decent signing they made this season was Moise Keane.
He's been scoring.
Yeah.
He scores
He's been
every
scoring
game.
in the
Yeah,
league,
He
he's
right?
scores every game he plays.
Yeah,
Good,
almost.
man. Found his level.
Can't say that. You can't say that.
You're
He's
saying
not
he
a good
did
player.
better leaving Juve?
No,
That was his best thing to do.
no, he was good at Juve.
Yeah,
He's
did he
on
score
loan,
as
no?
much?
No, oh,
Yeah,
from
on loan.
Everton.
From
might be on
Everton,
loan.
though.
Yeah.
So back to that Neymar statement. Do you think if Messi would come to PSG, would that mean Mbappe has to leave?
I don't know.
No, yeah.
Why?
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
They can't coexist.
Financial fair
All those
play as
wages
well,
probably.
Like, realistically, like
Plus financial
you
fair
can't get
play.
away with that. You can't get away with that front three.
No way, bro.
And that's also.
Or
I
can
feel,
you?
I feel like
They
that's
can, man. There's teams
Why
that
not?
gotten
Or
away
can
with
you?
worse.
Realistically, they probably could.
Why not?
Because
They're
Messi
built.
would be coming on a free. So
Exactly.
theoretically, he wouldn't really be costing anything.
And,
again-
and,
and
his
again,
wages
right?
would go down.
You think
No,
Messi's
well,
gonna want?
yeah,
I think
Nah.
his wages would still
But
go
Still
down.
probably be like the
no,
most
but
paid
realistically,
player.
Yeah,
yeah.
obviously, but it's still gonna come down because of
He's gonna-
COVID and all that stuff. It's still gonna come down.
No, they'll be the same. Probably.
He's gonna have to be making more than Neymar.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But the thing is, man, they have so many players in that team that are making like a good amount of money. It's like you get rid of 3 players that aren't really playing or aren't really needed anymore, and it's like you can put those wages towards Messi. It's like
It's true.
I guess.
Sarabia,
Draxler.
Yeah,
Draxler.
man, you need to get rid of Sarabia.
You know what I mean?
These
It's like
Draxlers, like
so
these
many players.
I think they would have to cut Kylian, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's
He'd
that's
be
most
sh-
likely
He'd be
possibility.
straight off to Real Madrid. At
Yeah.
that point.
That,
I
that would
could
be a
see
good
that.
move. That'd be
Ah,
cool.
bro, I want him
Kylian-
on
Oh,
Barca.
Mbappe.
Mbappe.
I want him at Barca.
Kimpembe.
I thought you said Kempembe.
No, Kylian, the guy who's not as good as Dembele, naturally.
Nah, it could be. Imagine he ends up
Oh,
at
yeah,
Barca
right
at Madrid.
That'd be
You
crazy.
think
Yeah,
it
would
would
be
probably be some
crazy.
kind of swap deal?
For
Right.
Benzema?
No.
From
Who? They're gonna bring
Nah.
Messi and Benzema.
It could.
Wait, is he
Benzema's going down.
Icardi's there too. Yeah,
Icardi's still
Icardi's
there.
another
And
one.
Icardi too. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah,
It's a lot of players. Di Maria as well. So it's
Apparently,
like
there's a Dybala Icardi swap talk.
God, all
really,
this
eh?
swap talk. Juve just loves.
Juve doesn't want that ball, eh? They're
Juve
just trying to ship him
loves
out.
They
strikers.
tried to ship him off to the slums of Tottenham.
Yeah. Remember
They're
that?
trying to ship him out to anybody that'll take him
Like,
at this point.
Please just take this guy. Can't fit him into
I
our
don't think he's
plan.
gonna
Which
go
is
anywhere.
sad, man, because he's a great player.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, so speaking of great players, Chelsea beat perennial Europa League champions 4-0 via 4 goals from Olivier Giroud. Big Ollie.
That's actually crazy though.
Giroud.
What a player.
Who
Quality.
someone tweeted something saying you can't like Giroud is like there to play. Like I forgot who tweeted him.
Yeah,
It was a big player. Like man, he cannot like.
Whoa, Fabregas?
It was Fabregas. It was Fabregas.
Bro, he spends more time on Twitter than he does on the pitch,
Okay,
bro.
but man, like you can't, he's true though. Like you can't let
Yeah, of
anything
course.
down on Giroud, man.
No.
Like,
Yeah, can't
whoever-
count him out.
Like even this weekend, he's been scoring the goals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
man, he's a good player.
He's underrated.
He
He's
knows how
very
to get it
underrated.
done, man.
Better than Werner?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's for another day.
Yeah, so should Ollie be the starting striker for Chelsea Football Club?
Based
Yeah.
off his form right now?
Yes.
Yeah,
His
I'd
form
say
right now,
so.
yeah,
100%.
but the thing, Tammy's been scoring too.
It's not
That's
that
true.
he's not in his form. He's been in form. Like that's
Yeah.
his form.
He plays, he
puts in
scores.
goals.
Yeah,
Even if he doesn't put in goals, he's still a key player. They're looking
he's
for
like
France.
he's like a false
Right.
striker.
Yeah, but a lot of people say like, oh, he's just a target man, but like he has natural talent.
He
Yeah.
does. For a big man, like, he's pretty good.
Like he's
feet.
chipping keepers,
Right?
like he
Scoring
has
scorpion
he has
kicks.
some of these flicks too.
Yeah.
Like he's naturally gifted.
He's- yeah, he
the only
is.
thing he's lacking is probably the pace, the speed, and a
Yeah.
little bit of like skill, like dribbling wise. But he's still a quality player.
He's
He's the
intelligent.
perfect big man.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
But someone like Timo Werner, you still need him on the side.
creates danger.
Oh, yeah, he's playing on the left
Yeah,
now.
they shift him over to a left wing. He
It's like, man, we
operates there
can't
at
play this
times.
guy striker, man. Let's just him out to the wing.
Okay, but like he does create danger though.
Just make him.
Yeah.
I feel like I've said this a lot of times.
Yeah.
I may sound like a broken record, but
You do.
Yeah.
he creates danger, and he's important to the side. Look who's gotten shifted out of the side, but no one talks about Kai Havertz.
Yeah.
He's gotten
Yeah.
shifted out
I
of the
talk
side.
about it, he's overrated.
Yeah.
He's had a bad start to the season.
Yeah. Well,
If they
he's
put him in a game and he starts doing well, then he'll show himself again. Like the Giroud,
yeah.
pushing 4 goals. He starts now, right?
Havertz played against Sevilla. He played like his because they lined up a little differently against Sevilla. They played the 4-2-3-1, and they played Havertz like in his preferred position, just behind Giroud, and he played well, right? But like in the Prem, it seems like they're just really standing on this 4-3-3.
Look at those 4 balls.
And Mason Mount has just been really playing well in that, in that
Yeah, bro.
midfield.
Yeah.
He created I think like the most chances ever by a Chelsea midfielder last
Really?
game against Leeds.
Wow.
Yeah, he was just really pulling the strings.
Mount will do whatever it takes.
Yeah, man, he's a good
Be on
he's
that
a good
pitch.
talent.
Bro, even Reece James, bro, he's a nice talent as
Yeah.
well.
Reece
Talent.
James is very good.
He's a good
Good,
talent.
good
man.
player. Another right back to the English
English-
The
squad.
English right back pool, bro.
But yeah, no, like Chelsea have a lot to work with, and they're lucky enough that they can really rotate their strikers like that. There's teams like Man U who can only have like 1 striker up top.
Yeah.
Like they have they have all these strikers, but like you have Greenwood who have a couple good games there. He scored this weekend, but you know what I mean. And then there's Rashford who like puts in most of the work, and then you have Martial who gets iffy there. And even against PSG, Martial, man, like 3 like available chances, he rockets the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about Martial.
Do you see that? Like
I'd rather start Cavani in my opinion.
I would start Cavani and Rashford
Mhm.
and 2 up top.
No, I think I'd still run the 3 up top
Yeah, it's still on 3.
with
Actually, no, you're right. 3 up
Greenwood,
top.
Cavani, and Rashford.
They play a 4-2-3-1 usually.
Yeah,
Man
the 3
U.
up top. I'm saying like those 3.
On the
Yeah.
wing. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to some more EPL talk, but I know you guys wanted to highlight a crazy Champions League group.
Yeah.
There's 2
Can you bring up the groups?
2 groups that have some
Yeah, so the group that contains Inter Milan, Real Madrid,
Footy.
Shakhtar, and Borussia Mönchengladbach,
What a group.
crazy tight right
That's-
now.
Dude.
Who's
This
coming
is-
out of that?
This is what we live for right here.
Yeah.
These groups.
The group of death.
7 points, 7 points, and 5
Who would
points.
have thought like that's those like in the beginning? If you go back to the beginning of our season when this started, like you obviously for sure see at Inter and at
Madrid.
Madrid there up top. Like there's no way.
Yeah, we weren't.
I don't
We
know,
didn't even
man.
have Gladbach or Shakhtar in the
How
mix.
did you
Yeah,
do
I
it?
Maybe
No one-
he
I
did.
think I might have said Gladbach.
Oh, I
okay.
said Shakhtar was pretty good.
up,
No,
man.
no, you did.
Actually,
I
I
remember.
I
You said
did say it.
Shakhtar.
I
Actually,
said Shakhtar
I think
could be a
I
menace.
think I might have said Gladbach. 'Cause I'm a Bundesliga stan.
I said
but,
Shakhtar could be a menace, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
and I
come
think I
now.
said Shakhtar first.
He's capping.
I said Shakhtar.
But anyway.
Get out of here.
So we have Inter that plays Shakhtar and Gladbach plays Real Madrid. Every team has to come out with a win. You don't win, you're out.
What about tie?
or you tie.
Well, Gladbach could tie and Shakhtar could tie.
and they go through.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
It would stay as it is. This the
Yeah, obviously.
group.
actually no. If Shakhtar tie and Madrid win, they're out.
Yeah, if Shakhtar tie.
So Shakhtar technically is gonna go for the win.
Shakhtar.
They
Obviously.
have to
No,
go.
the mentality
Shakhtar-
going
Everyone
in-
has to go for the
Everyone's gonna. Go
It's
for
a
the
win
win.
or go home
Of course,
mentality
yeah.
for all
Exactly.
these teams. So.
But Gladbach
Uh-huh.
is the under the least amount of pressure because they could
do you mean?
tie.
They're
and
playing
make-
Madrid.
They're playing the best.
I'm
man
saying
in the
like they
group,
don't
arguably.
have to win to make it through. They could tie and make it through.
Neither do Shakhtar.
Shakhtar need to win just in case the Madrid win.
Yeah, because Shakhtar's at 1 point, same points as Madrid.
Yeah, but if Shakhtar tie,
If Shakhtar tie, Madrid win, they're out.
it goes all
Oh,
the way
yeah.
though. If either Inter and Madrid both win, then the other team go out. No?
Yeah.
But
Every
you also-
team's going for a win.
Okay,
Exactly,
okay,
because
now
you also
listen.
want to come first in the table.
Yeah,
Right.
easier,
Yeah.
easier
If-
opponent.
if-
theoretically,
So Gladbach face
Madrid.
Madrid.
Gladbach face Madrid.
So
okay.
if Gladbach if Gladbach lose, let's say for example,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and oh wait, hold on.
And if Inter and,
Inter
Real
wins.
Madrid win, they're both through.
yeah,
go
if
through?
Inter and Madrid,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So if Madrid wins, they go to first place,
They go first, Inter
and
second.
if
Inter
if
second.
Inter wins, they go to second. But they'll have head to head. I guess Inter beat Gladbach. No.
Yeah.
One tie, one.
Oh,
one
okay, that's
win.
probably why.
this
Okay.
is a group right
yeah,
here.
Close,
every
man.
game, every
This-
team has to win.
This
Yeah.
was a smile. on
That's
his
Are all,
face.
are all these games at the same time now?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, they have to be.
3
They have to
o'clock.
be.
Match
Wednesday.
crazy.
Oh man, I want 2 screens that time.
That's gonna be crazy.
Why
Watch
do,
both,
bro?
watch both games.
Yeah, and
That'd
then
be
you
sick.
forward onto Group H that contains Man U, PSG, and Leipzig.
3 teams.
They
from
are
Man U.
Yeah.
deadlocked right now
Yeah, that's
at
crazy.
9 points.
It's PSG is realistically going to beat Istanbul to take the first spot, and then it's going to be Leipzig versus Man United. That's going to be a good game. You said Leipzig just came off a tie from Bayern, right?
Yeah, 3-3.
Yeah, they
3-3,
tied
right?
3-3. So they're
Good
in
game, so-
good form.
That's yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nagelsmann has them playing some good football.
Yeah.
I mean, Man United came back. They've been winning. They're in decent form. I mean, they lost last week against PSG, so I don't know.
Well,
They're
they were losing 1-0 this EPL too.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they
Beginning,
ended
but
up
they came
winning.
back.
Technically they're both in winning. Well, in like decent.
What do you guys
form.
think is gonna happen? That Who do you think's going through, guys?
I'm gonna say Leipzig.
Who's facing who?
How's that squad looking now?
PSG is
Yeah.
facing Istanbul, and then Leipzig's facing United.
Ooh.
PSG facing Istanbul.
PSG got
Yeah.
that W.
and
then.
Leipzig United.
Yeah, that's gonna
Ooh,
come
so
down
that
to the
comes
Leipzig
It comes down
United.
to that
Oh,
game
okay.
then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
But they're in the bottom there, okay? So let's see what the points. Group H. Let's see this. Hold on.
Yeah, we got Man United and
Nine,
They're all,
nine.
they're
They
all
have
tied
9.
on 9 points.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
you
have
can see the.
But United are first, PSG are second, Leipzig are third, based on goal differential.
So at the bottom there, we see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Man U.
so it comes down to those two
It's
games.
just Man U Leipzig game.
Yeah, it comes down to those two.
Holy crap.
Who will come
Those two teams.
come into the spotlight and
Leipzig
do it
2-1.
You
I
said
like
Leipzig
calling
right
right
now.
Leipzig too.
You think?
Christopher Nkunku.
I
coming
say
through.
if they start
What a
Henderson, they're winning.
They're
Yeah.
not gonna
Ah,
start Henderson
Man U.
though.
They
That's
have
gonna be
to-
De Gea.
Man, look at
If they start De Gea, they're losing. I'm telling you right now.
Henderson needs to play the game.
They're not though.
No, especially off this game against facing Bayern, big team for them
Well,
to
I
tie.
think it depends how they play. Like if they go for like a really attacking style, it plays right into Man U's hands because Man U, like their team is set up to counterattack.
that's true.
Like the defenders they have like are good when they're
Yeah,
just
Telles
sitting in
is
the
really
box,
good.
heading out the
Yeah.
box, and they're just built to counter. But it's like if like Leipzig kind of invite Man U to pressure a little bit, give them the ball, and then they counter, that's when I think you'll see Man U kind of in the mud. Because like that back line, I don't think can really cope with counterattacks too well.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't know, Leipzig, they've been playing some interesting lineup lately. They've been playing like pretty much strikerless.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Who are they
against Bayern, they play like a 4-2-2 and like they have Forsberg and Nkunku up
And
top.
Nkunku's
So
nice.
two attacking mids playing striker.
Forsberg's playing like a false nine.
They're both playing like they're playing with like without strikers and they bring strikers on later.
Sometimes
in
you
the
need
game.
that.
But it's
That's
been
it.
working.
Whatever
man.
works,
Maybe it's a
right?
good plan.
I mean,
It's been working.
can you? Well, I'm not gonna say exactly, but Bayern and Man United kind of play similar play style. They kind of
No.
they counter like very fast.
No, Bayern are more like they just press you at any given
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's true.
it's just like
And they're
constant
faster team.
constant like pressing. They don't really counterattack too much.
Quality
right?
wise, Man U have this team where they
Compared
can
to
go
Leipzig, right?
and go and beat them. Yes, if they play the
Player to
lineup-
player wise, yeah,
if-
you can
if-
see that.
If they just play, okay, you have your back line. You have Telles, Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka. That's your lineup. Whatever. Then you have Henderson and
Are you sure he's gonna go with that?
I really want to have Henderson in net. Then you have Fred and Van de Beek.
Fred can't play.
Red's
okay,
out. Red card.
Yeah, okay. Pogba.
Oh, true.
Oh, yeah. that's
Pogba,
right.
Pogba came out of a good game this weekend
I don't think they're gonna
against
play
West
Pogba.
Ham. West Ham, if Pogba
Fresh
and,
cut.
if Pogba and Van de Beek play,
That won't be the lineup.
It's gonna be
I'm
Van de
telling
Beek.
you right
It's gonna
now.
be Van de Beek, McTominay.
Yeah, it's gonna be McTominay is gonna 100% be in
Sorry,
in
and
the
then
side.
Bruno.
yeah. If anything, they bring Pogba in that second half or like through the game,
Yeah.
and then they have Bruno up top and attacking mid. You have to obviously Bruno's definitely playing. Like that's the thing. He's
Well,
like,
yeah.
like you don't have him in a game. The team midfield is like lost. You put him
Yeah.
into the game.
different.
It's an
different-
like, he's just everything.
Yeah,
different
Bruno's
grade.
definitely going to be the difference maker this matchup.
Yeah,
if
it's
he
gonna have
doesn't,
to
if
come
he
down
doesn't
to
play
that.
well, Leipzig are winning. If he plays
Yeah.
well, United are taking it.
I can see that,
That's
yeah.
the thing. He needs to be in his A game.
Yeah.
That he has been on
Yeah.
for sure. Cavani needs to start. He's a
Yeah.
big plus. In
Well,
this top.
Martial got injured last game on his birthday.
Tough.
Mm.
So
Tough.
Happy
so we'll
birthday.
see if he's even
So-
good enough to play.
Cavani needs to start.
Yeah.
If he's not playing, then Greenwood and then
Greenwood,
Rashford on the wide.
Rashford wide, and then Cavani
Cavani
on
up
top.
top.
I definitely think
Like, that's-
Cavani needs to start.
He
Yeah.
needs
Yeah.
like,
You know,
He's a threat.
he's that experienced striker, and
Yeah.
he'll give Upamecano and Konate just something
Yeah.
to think about. You know,
Uh-huh.
he's
That's the thing.
physical, he's
Nope.
good in the air.
Mhm. And he knows how to move without the ball.
Yeah.
That's what I've
He's
seen last game.
intelligent.
But
He's
if,
really
if
good
they
with
play
that.
someone like Greenwood up top or even Rashford up top, I feel like
no,
other than counterattacks, they won't really offer too much just because
Yeah.
they'll just lock
It'll be
him
tough
down.
to get in behind
No.
those quick,
And
quick
Rashford
quick
came in
defense.
last time they played in Leipzig and scored how many goals?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
countered it. You see all 3 goals? It was counterattacks. It just
Yeah.
depends how they're
Yeah,
going to
but
play.
I'm saying like Rashford can definitely do it.
100%.
Only if
But
they
I'm saying,
counterattack. That's what I said.
yeah, I think
Only on
Rashford's
counterattacking, yeah.
better to cut, like go wide and drift it in.
And cut in,
Cut in,
between
exactly.
between the fullback and the center back.
Uh-huh.
Especially like on the left side because Angelino loves to attack.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
he's
why.
literally
Exactly.
like he's probably one of the better fullbacks in the world right now.
He's really good right now. He's
but
playing
like
really
he
well.
loves to attack. Like
Yeah.
you see this guy, he scores like every game.
Yeah, and City got rid of him.
He
Scored
loves to
recently.
he loves to attack. So it's like that can be like a kind of like a key
That's
area
the
that maybe
thing.
they can
You
target.
need
Yeah,
to have
Greenwood.
You need to have
Just come from
Greenwood
the inside.
and Rashford wide to pull these defenders out. And again, if Angelino goes and we hit him when they counter to Rashford and Cavani's in the box, put a ball through, Cavani will get to that ball. I don't care. He'll die for it as he's been done 2 goals already.
Yeah.
He had
Yeah.
that masterful like performance. And like that's the thing. Just put on the ball in the box. Cavani will be there. Because again, Upamecano and Konate are like they're still not that experienced, right?
They're young, yeah, they're very
And
young.
you have Cavani, who's an experienced striker. Like you need to put in the work. That's
It
good.
scares you when you see such a great striker, Cavani. Even though he's
Yeah,
not in
for
his best
sure.
game, like
Yeah.
he's not in his
He's
best
still
days
in
now.
that. You still
But
have to
still,
think
as a
about him,
defender,
yeah.
you still have to think about him. Like, oh,
Because
guys-
he can score so many ways, right? Like,
exactly. And unlike Rashford, like it's different.
yeah, it's more just worrying about a counterattack. Well, this
Mhm.
here was just how Leipzig lined up against Bayern here.
Mhm.
Just to have a look at some
okay.
of the players that they can how they potentially could line up.
Tyler Adams, American.
Yeah, like the back line there, like it's pretty sturdy, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
Americans have been doing bits lately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
They've been doing their thing.
Mm.
But we'll get to that in Serie A talk. But yeah, speaking of Man United, 3-1 win at the weekend against West Ham United.
Yep.
A goal from Paul Pogba.
Bangers.
Shades of Bianconero Pogba.
Vine Merchant Pogba coming back.
I wish
I'm
he
telling you,
came
it's the
back.
hair, man.
Yeah. Also goals from Rashford and Greenwood.
Yep.
Good result that propels them to a big fifth in the table.
with the game in hand, though, can't forget about
Yeah,
that
that's
game
true.
in hand.
Yeah,
But
they got that game in hand.
yeah,
Yeah, well, I mean, they did good to come back from the 1-0 down. It shows that they definitely have fighting spirit within that team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see how Man United. They're not doing bad. Honestly, I thought they were doing a lot worse than what they actually are
Thought they were
doing.
lower than
seems like
fifth?
it, yeah. It seems like it's always like Man U's on fire.
The
Yeah,
only
man.
thing is they got to start winning at home.
That's true.
They have a
Their
5-0 away
right?
record, and their home record is like 1-3-1 or something like that.
Interesting.
Like they gotta,
Theater
I
of
don't know.
nightmares.
yeah, I guess for United, yeah.
Used to be the theater of dreams.
Back in my day.
Yeah, back when I was growing up, my idols, back when they were Park Ji-sung, Wes Brown,
Fletcher.
Darren Fletcher.
Everyone, man. Valencia, like
Carrick.
one of the best fullbacks.
Those are my idols growing up. But
Park Ji-sung.
yeah, I'm out of my game after him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tied
Just a
player.
hardworking outside midfielder.
I can see that.
He was Sir Alex said he was the first name on his team sheet.
Really, eh?
Park,
That says something.
Big Park, he's good. He was a good player.
Have you ever been the first name on someone's team sheet?
I don't know. Hey, coach, was I the first on your team sheet? Please tell
Could
me.
be, bro.
Definitely not if it's alphabetical.
Yeah, I'm last. I'm
All right,
S.
whatever. But yeah, fifth in the table, and a team that has also been rising up a bit. Chelsea Football Club.
Third place right now.
Yeah, what was that result at the weekend?
Man.
I want to hear it.
What was our
3-1 lead or 3-1 against Leeds, right?
3-1 against Leeds. Paddy Bamford did score a nice goal.
Yeah. Rounded the
Beautiful.
keeper.
But why give me that look though?
Yeah. Timo Werner blocks a goal for his own team.
Right?
Yeah.
Come on.
And another chance too where he
yeah.
could have scored. He had like two
He
chances,
had
like
two
back
other
to back.
1v1 chances against the goalie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keeper's
You
quality.
say this
though.
guy's so quality, but he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing.
I think like
He's ass.
No.
the nerves are just getting them. Like
The
yes,
nerves.
I saw he literally did block a shot from going into the net.
Because he's a freaking clown.
He's
He
showing
wants- he wants-
shades of Chelsea Fernando Torres.
What do you mean, bro? He literally
Ooh.
created the third goal with his
Thank you.
pace. It
He
was like
created the third goal.
it was like the 90th
Yeah.
minute, and he played all game. He was running up and down all game, and he still had the energy in the 90th minute to just burst through and pass it across to Pulisic for a goal.
See?
I don't care.
See,
But he's not letting it get to him. You know?
That goal that's going in, when
Mhm.
I can't remember if they were down or tied.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
That
what
could
I
have
was
put his team up.
That's,
Yeah,
what,
yeah,
that's what I'm
exactly.
gonna say.
Well, at the end of the day, he didn't let it get to him because sometimes you make a mistake like that and it brings you down as a
Yeah,
player.
but sometimes something like that could bring your team down.
Exactly.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it didn't because he bounced back and he gave them that go-ahead goal.
See,
that
but-
two goal cushion and game done,
but
game
you,
sealed.
You said
Got
at
lucky that time though.
Not necessarily.
Hold
you
on,
said
Dave
it.
has-
You said at the 90th minute.
Yeah.
What time was the one that he blocked? That was
It was early in the game.
early in the
Yeah.
game and in a situation where it was needed.
Okay, and he
Yeah.
redeemed himself
Exactly.
by
Yeah.
creating the
Yeah,
danger
at the
for
end- but he said the game was over already. It was
for
90th
a
minute.
returning Christian Pulisic who got a goal, and now both their confidences are up.
Okay.
What can you ask for in a leader?
If
He killed off the game.
I don't know
Leader.
about
He
that.
killed
I
off the
think
game. He
Thiago
killed off
Silva's
the
the
game.
leader.
the game was over, you said it was 90th
No,
minute.
yeah, but either
Yeah,
way,
game was
let's
done.
say for example he gives up the ball, Leeds go up the other way and tie the game.
okay,
He
but
killed the game.
No, you
He
can't.
secured-
You can't
he-
change my mind
he
about this, no
secured the
matter
3
what you
points.
say.
He secured the 3
He
points.
could have killed the game when he let that goal go in.
Not necessarily. That's still early in the
Yeah,
That
game.
shows that
It's not
he's
killed.
selfish. He wouldn't let his own teammate get a goal.
No,
Yeah.
it's true
It's
though.
true.
I think he's selfish.
That's
Hey,
selfish.
What's with your
Buddy,
I
relax.
think he's selfish.
no? Why do you
That
guys,
was going in the net, and it was so
Yeah.
obvious it was going
hey,
in the net.
why do you guys have a Timo Werner agenda? Why?
Yeah, I don't
Because
understand.
you boost him so much.
boost
and
him way
he's-
too much.
Who's your favorite player?
Right now,
in the Prem.
No, his favorite player in general is Antoine Griezmann.
Yeah,
And he's
but he
like,
also
yeah,
slanders
trash.
him every week.
Yeah, you have
He's
to
always
slander-
like, he's always like, oh, he's not. Oh my god, what the hell, man? Tell this guy, and he's like, Griezmann.
Well, when he's doing bad, you gotta tell him he's doing bad. I'm not like a Warner
I don't
fan
know.
here.
Yeah, let me give him a call.
Every time he does something, or even though he does something bad, this guy boosts him.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
give him a call. Timo, you're not playing too well. Can you play better next
Jay's
time?
No,
in,
but,
Jay's
like,
in
you
his DMs every week.
You can't even say that. Yeah, he didn't play well this game.
No, but for real,
Well, it was just one mistake.
he made
What a huge
one
mistake!
mistake.
no, he
Yeah.
had 3 mistakes.
One,
It
bro,
was like-
at,
no, it
at
was
the end of
three.
the day, if
It
you
was
look at
three.
if you look at the team sheet here, what if I told you he was the 3rd highest rated player in the team?
It
On
could
what, the rating?
Sure.
Yeah,
Because he got an assist.
Exactly.
exactly.
Okay, man.
That does,
That's gonna do
I don't
that.
care about his
Numbers on the board.
Rating. No, I don't
Yeah.
care about his rating though.
So what do you mean? So the rating
there
means the player played well.
He's there to put up numbers.
What did he do? An
put up a
assist,
number.
an assist isn't
He
a
put up
number.
assists.
That's a box score number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He could have had 3 goals that game.
Could have.
Not even. I'll say 2 because the one he should have let
Could
go
have.
in.
You're not allowed to miss chances?
Yeah.
He misses them every game.
Not when you come
So
to a
he's
He's
team with that
missing
much
open
money.
nets every
But
game.
it's-
I'm
How many
sure if
chances
I
does he
tune
have?
into every Juve game, Morata's missing chances on
I'm
the
sure
road.
Ronaldo misses
No.
chances. Dybala misses chances.
Morata has been so clinical.
I'm pretty sure
Watch
Werner
the
has
games.
more goals than Morata this season.
Okay.
If I pull up the stat now, this is gonna be
But
awful.
are you
Give me
talking
a
about just
second.
Chelsea though? Like Chelsea
just
in the
Chelsea.
You
league.
said this season.
In the
I'm saying
league.
this season.
In the league.
This, I
Not
want the
all
whole. I want the whole. What do you mean? Why doesn't all competitions
Okay,
matter?
all competitions.
If anything, all competitions should favor Morata because they're playing in a Farmers League group in the Champions League.
Yeah, they are.
There's 2 teams from the middle
So is
of
Chelsea,
of-
though.
what do you mean?
Chelsea has the worst group in the league.
No, they
no,
don't.
they
They do.
don't, bro.
What, Sevilla, Krasnodar, and who else?
Yeah,
Their group is terrible.
same with Juve.
Juve at least has Barca.
Sevilla.
Okay.
Hey,
Compared-
wrong with Sevilla?
winning more European trophies than Juventus.
Oh,
Italian Europa League.
Okay, did Juventus win it?
Who cares about? I don't care about Europa League. I said this before.
why not?
Did Juventus win it?
I don't care.
So Juve wins the Europa League. You're not happy. You're not like yes.
I'm not gonna be like. I'd rather win the Scudetto over the.
Are you gonna watch the game?
Yeah.
Are you gonna celebrate?
Oh,
Yeah, you're not gonna celebrate.
I'm with Spatty. I'm with Spatty.
Why?
really?
I'd rather win the league than Europa League.
Really?
Okay, but you're
I
not
feel
gonna
a Euro-
celebrate when your team wins the
A
Europa League.
Europa
I don't
League
care
is like
about
a
Europa League.
second-hand freaking trophy.
Yeah, but
Okay, hold on. If Juventus gets pushed down to Europa League, you don't think I'm gonna be pissed off?
Yeah,
I don't care that I'm
obviously.
gonna watch the finals. I'm still pissed off that they're there. They should be in Champions.
Barca
Exactly,
might be
that's
playing
why.
Europa League next season if they continue these results.
Whoa, yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't. You should be happy for Europa League, no? They got Europa League.
No,
it's they can win.
You're right. You could be mad about being sent
Come
down, but winning the Europa League special.
Not really.
Nah.
Winning the Champions League is special,
Bro, when your club is used to playing Champions League football, then I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, when
then
your
it's
club
not-
is used to winning Champions League football. Juventus is not used to
Yeah.
winning Champions
Oh,
League.
wow.
football.
Yeah, but when you're used to like being in the Champions League.
they're Champions League every year, besides like a couple years in the past.
so you'd rather see Juve go into next round and maybe lose round of 16
yes,
instead of
yes,
them dropping
yes,
and actually
yes. I know what you're
winning
saying yes.
instead
I
of,
would
instead
too.
of actually winning the Europa League.
Besides getting 3rd place in a group in Champions League, showing how shit they are.
Okay, but what if you go and
Yes,
win
I'd
the
rather
Europa League?
make the round of 16 and lose.
Because when you go into the Europa League, you still have a lot of teams to go up against. You still
Yeah,
have,
but
I don't want.
there's a reason why in the Europa League.
I don't want that title of Europa League winner.
Why?
you'd rather have a round
cares
of
about that?
16 knockout.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a small-minded mentality.
No, it's
man.
not.
Nah,
I feel like the
is
Europa League winning. You'd rather win a Europa League than go further in Champions League.
What's further? I'm saying
Round
next
of 16.
Okay.
That means getting knocked out in
When
group
you-
stage. You'd rather get knocked out in the group stage and win the Europa League rather than go to round 16 and get knocked out.
The title, no?
Yeah, I'll
It's a
take
shit.
it. I'll take
but
it.
that's a
That's a
title.
title I don't want. I
That's
don't
a
really care.
title. That's a title for mid-table teams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's mid-table
that's
aspirations.
not a title for a Scudetto winning team.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's not a title you want.
You gotta win
want.
some kind
That's
of
not big
European
club
silverware.
aspirations.
I don't
Okay,
care
yeah,
about that.
exactly. They're gonna win the Scudetto. Why do they need the Europa League?
Are they
Well,
going
it's
to win
European.
Scudetto?
It's European silverware.
I wouldn't want that.
That's the
I
thing.
don't want
If
that.
you're
I'd take it. I'm not. I don't want. I
Yeah,
don't care to
I'll
have
take
it.
it.
There you
obviously.
go. You'll take
Okay.
I
it.
take it, but I don't care to have it.
just think about this. In the time they're in right now, where they're not for sure winning the league, and they're not obviously they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna win the Champions League.
Oh, you never know.
Would Pirlo not won like a trophy at least?
Not that
Well,
trophy.
depends.
It'll
If he-
save
if
his
he-
job if he wins it.
If he gets knocked out champion, you don't think that's like,
worse. Yeah.
That's worse.
No, I don't know. I think it depends too on the group. Like if you're looking at the group they have now, and if they're getting knocked down to Europa League, that's shambles.
maybe.
But if you're in like a tough group, like you get like a tough
Like,
group, like, let's say
the Real group.
like yeah, if you're like in a
No,
Real
even the
group or
Real
something
group,
like that,
okay, Real group, you didn't expect it.
Yeah.
Again, if Real gets knocked down to Europa League, Zidane's losing his job.
I don't
Yeah,
think
exactly. And what if Real Madrid
And for,
wins?
and for what reason?
But the thing,
They'll back
Real
them.
Madrid have 13 Champions Leagues, and they've won 3 of them in the last 5 years, 6 years.
Something like that.
4 years.
Okay,
5 years?
but they're the team to go and win it.
Yeah.
Juve isn't.
Why not?
Okay, but
they've been
Could
to they've been to 2 finals in recent years.
Well, they bought Ronaldo for the purpose of winning the Champions
Yeah.
League. So it's like,
What do you-
Managers
gotta
really
try.
get fired for bringing their team to Europa League.
yeah, and that's
Sometimes.
what I'm saying. If Zidane loses, if Madrid loses and they go to Europa League, and if Madrid win the Europa League, that's not a big accomplishment.
Yeah.
Nah.
The
You see-
exact same thing with
Okay, because
with
they're
you.
perennial Champions League winners. Juventus haven't won a Champions League since 1996. Are they even a big club?
That's a dumb question.
So much. They're a big club in Italy, not
No.
globally.
You have Ronaldo. You tell me that they're not a big club with Ronaldo.
okay.
Just to have
just-
Ronaldo there, it makes you a big club.
When's Juve's last European title?
You just said it, no?
What is it?
1986.
1996. When's Inter's last European title?
2010.
When's Milan's last European title?
2007.
7. Exactly.
Okay.
Third biggest team in Italy.
How does that make them the third biggest?
All right, guys, thank you for tuning into the next podcast.
I'd give them second biggest, but not smaller than Inter.
Really, eh?
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you mean, bro? I'm an Inter fan.
What do you mean? What about Roma, boys?
Come on.
Come on.
Okay. Speaking of Europa League merchants, Arsenal in the North London derby today,
In the mud.
one of the biggest games in England, 2-0 lost to Tottenham. What do we think about that game,
All I
though?
gotta say is
Man like Son with a finesse from range.
He
Oh
pulled
my
up,
days,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Pulled
He came
up.
to play.
The form that they've been in, Arsenal, obviously you can't you definitely 99% of the time you're taking Tottenham for the win.
Arteta out.
But yeah, well, especially against a Mourinho Tottenham.
Yeah, bro.
Mourinho's just like he's injected something
He's
into
doing
his
bits
veins.
now, bro.
Especially
Yeah, man,
a
he's class.
Capitano Harry Kane Tottenham.
Bro, that goal, bro. Near post, weak
Oh my
foot
God.
finish.
Relax there, man. Like
Cover
cover
yourself
yourself,
on the
man.
planet.
Come on, you
Harry
Spurs.
Kane? Is Harry Kane nothing without Hung Min Son?
No,
No.
you can do it without him.
Yeah.
You think
Can he
so?
though?
I think
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of
Isn't he leading
wrong for
assists in the
Son.
Prem?
Who are the assists to?
Yeah, who's scoring the
Yeah,
goals?
Son scoring him, but
Yeah, there you
another
go.
player could do it as well.
But if he was passing that ball to Lucas Moura
Yeah.
or like Eric
Bergwijn?
Lamela or Bergwijn, like are those goals going in? Like you know what I
Maybe.
mean? Is like
They might be.
is Lucas Moura pulling up from where Son pulled up today?
Maybe.
I don't know, man.
Who knows?
I don't know. They
pulled
complement each other
up,
very
bro.
well.
They do. They're a great partnership.
It's like what Harry Kane doesn't have, Hungman Son has. What Hungman doesn't have, Harry Kane has.
Yeah.
It's like they're
And
like
that makes for a
they're like
great
the
duo.
perfect like specimen.
Yeah, it's definitely a good duo because I think Son's just intelligent and Mourinho tells him like exactly like the channels to run. Like
Uh-huh.
Mourinho looked at the team sheet and he's like Hector Bellerin is not a defender.
Too busy taking
He's a good wing back and he's like holding his
He's
slow
a
as
vegan
molasses.
soy
He's
boy.
like you run between those two and you're golden. And that's what he did.
This guy said vegan soy boy.
Both goals were literally down that side.
Yep.
Son
Yeah.
ran down that side. He literally took the ball from his half, ran through it. I'm just like, he's not gonna pull up, and he pulled up. Leno had no chance. Second goal, same
Second goal, he had
thing.
no chance either.
Right down that same
Second goal
side,
too, yeah.
attacked holding straight on, and then Harry Kane just made the intelligent run and banged it.
Absolute worldy in it.
Bar
Both
down.
That
of them
Son
were
goal.
gross.
Worldy in it.
Yeah.
But is that result happening if Partey doesn't come off injured?
Yeah, I mean, Partey was on for the first goal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Partey is not. He hasn't been anything.
You don't
that
think they could have
special.
changed the game?
Partey's a good player, but I don't think he's gonna help this Arsenal team.
He's not an
There's not
Arsenal
much you can
player.
do to
He's
help
not
this
gonna
team.
help this Arsenal
You guys think
team.
he
man.
regrets coming to Arsenal?
Yeah.
Probably, bro.
Look at his team, first place in the league right now.
Yeah, man. I think like, realistically, like I don't understand. Like even Aubameyang too, when he left Dortmund, he was talking so much trash. Oh, I can't wait to go to Arsenal, and I'm playing Champions League. Be at a big club. He's never played a Champions League game for Arsenal,
No.
and now
actually,
he's never played a Champions League
hasn't
game for
clicked in
Arsenal.
me.
Arsenal's just been Europa.
That
League.
hasn't.
It's like
clicked in.
imagine
right?
like leaving a club, slandering the club,
That has not
and then
clicked in.
never playing a Champions League game for that club. It's
That's
like,
tough,
come
bro.
on,
Wait,
bro.
I swear a couple people at this table said he'd be the top scorer
yeah,
in the
man.
Premier League.
Come
I said that, yeah.
season.
Yeah, but
Crazy.
Except
who would have thought that Arteta would be this bad of a manager?
He's not.
wasn't
He's not a
bad.
bad manager.
Says who?
Look at the
He's
team.
not. It's the team.
Look at the
man.
team.
I
And you
don't
can
know.
just tell they don't want to
Come
play.
Team's not
on.
performing, bro.
I think Arteta is trying to play too much like Pep Guardiola.
No, man. Look at the
Yeah.
team.
Their top scorer isn't scoring.
Look at the
Yeah.
players, bro.
But
Okay.
he's playing him out of
If you look,
position.
if you
He's
look
playing
at
him on
this,
the wing.
look at the
He's
lineup.
good at the wing.
Look at this
No,
lineup
but-
here. Last season he played on the wing when Arteta
Yeah.
came in and he was doing bits. But look at this team and tell
That's
me,
the thing. Why
tell
are
me,
we- why are we
tell
at
me what's
3,
going
4?
on here, man.
They're making Lacazette more of a focal point now, though. rather than Aubameyang.
Still,
But they
though.
need to make Aubameyang the focal point because
Yeah.
Aubameyang puts
That's
in
what I'm
the
saying.
work.
They made Lacazette the focal point.
Lacazette is a defensive striker. He's literally on the
Yeah,
field to
they're all
press.
defending.
He's literally the whole team is just on the field to defend and then counterattack, and that's like what Aubameyang is good at. He's not a player who's gonna like get creative. You know, he's not gonna like break down a defense by himself. He's literally there just to get on the ball and run, put the ball over the top, and he can run in 1-on-1 and score.
That's the thing. Were they running the natural 3-4-3 in game?
I think like
Yeah,
it was
so.
like it was this mixed with like a 4-4-2.
Oh yeah, because Bellerin drops to
Bellerin
right
would
back.
kind of drop to right back. William would drop
William
to a
would drop-
right mid, and it
yeah.
had two up top.
That's
Kind
the
of.
thing. They need
But-
like Saka is a good player, but again, he's not that like.
He's overrated, man. He comes
is.
in,
Arsenal
does
fans
a
need
few
him
little
a little
thing,
bit.
and they're
Little bit.
comparing him to Sancho. They're comparing him to
Oh,
Greenwood,
You cannot.
and it's like, come on.
And again, you have Partey is a great midfielder, but again, you have Xhaka next to him.
yeah,
Xhaka, he hasn't been playing bad.
yeah,
It's
but
just-
it's like
But
you
he's not like a.
it's two defensive
yeah,
midfielders in a
exactly.
team that's
Yeah.
playing
You
a
need
defensive style.
You
This
need-
team needs Mesut Ozil.
They need a playmaker.
Yes, they
They
have
need Ozil.
no creativity.
He's literally one of the best playmakers like of our
but
generation.
he wouldn't fit in this formation.
No, but
Doesn't
no,
matter,
no,
bro.
obviously not formation. But the thing is,
But
like,
a player
I
that
feel
Still
like-
gotta get him in.
yeah,
I
he's
feel
gifted.
like I feel
man.
like teams they need a playmaker. Look at a Man U. Look at a Tottenham. They have that playmaker. Again, if it's not like a midfielder, then you have Harry Kane who's making the chances for you.
yeah.
If it's not like a striker, then you have Bruno Fernandes for Man U making chances for you.
Yeah, that's
Look
true.
at Man U without Bruno.
Nothing.
They're literally an Arsenal,
Yeah.
if not worse. You know what I mean? You're without Bruno. You're running Fred and McTominay as mid. It's like a Xhaka and a Partey. Like that's what teams need. They need a playmaker to distribute balls from up top.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
so-
what Arsenal are
To
What
missing.
happened
make the
to
magic
Elneny?
happen.
Is he
What?
injured right now? Elneny?
No, he's on the bench
What do you
with
think?
with
you
with
think,
Ceballos.
you think El Nenny's gonna make a difference?
Nah,
I don't
he's
know.
not-
Like those couple of games he played, he was playing on great performances.
Yeah,
Man,
he played
He's
well.
the pyramid
but
Pirlo, bro.
yeah,
He's gonna
I
make
don't
that
know, man.
difference.
Nah,
It's
like, I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
personally, I think the North London derby so overrated. Those
Yeah.
two teams have never been good at the same time. Like you look at
Yeah,
Arsenal
I
under
guess so.
Henry, like dominant. Spurs were nothing.
Yeah, well, he was coming up against like Ledley King.
Yeah, and like Spurs right now dominant. Arsenal are nothing.
Yeah.
They've not- it's
No,
not like
you're
the
right.
Manchester derby where they had some years like early
was-
2010s where
yeah.
they were
Like
at the
right now.
top.
Right now they're both decent.
Like
Yeah.
the North London, like they've never been good at the same time. Tottenham are first right now. Arsenal are 15th, heading for
Wait, 15th
relegation
actually?
territory.
Yeah, they're in the mud.
Oh,
no.
Marseille.
What I see though, I think
Yeah, they're bad.
Arteta might be trying too much. Maybe trying different things with different players.
He's in his head. He's
Maybe
in his
the
head.
pet.
That's the thing. He wants
Effect.
a Bellerin to like be an attacking fullback but he's not though.
He's not. He's too busy tucking in his shirt.
Because he wants to be like Pep.
He was.
He literally
talented.
wants to be like Pep.
And then you're running. I don't know why you're running a 3-4-3. I don't know why you have Aubameyang to the left. I don't know why you're running. Willian is a good right attacking midfielder. Attacking mid. Yeah, right attacking mid. He works well on the right side. But again, he's a player going up and down the field. He can't just be staying too wide. He needs to come down more, and you need a player to create chances for you. Look at Man City. They have De Bruyne.
Mhm.
Then you have two holding mids. You have Gundogan and you have Rodrigo. Teams need to play like that, right? They need to play with an attacking mid and two holding mids.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
good teams are playing well like that.
Yeah.
And plus,
Yeah.
if you have a balding center back and Rob Holding,
Wow.
Oh, the holding
Holding.
slander.
Arteta is not bringing Arsenal fans Christmas cheer this holiday season.
I mean, he won them 2 trophies last season.
Yeah,
Cares,
that's true.
man.
He won them the
Two
Community
small,
Shield
two
this
small,
trophy season.
two small trophies,
More trophies.
and
I don't
Arsenal
care about.
fans were on the up. Oh, Aubameyang,
Right?
is best player in the world, and then he secured his bag, and,
And then he's like, nah, I'm good.
Those are pub trophies, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
realistically.
But to be
yeah.
fair,
Still
like
trophies.
Aubameyang is definitely one of Arsenal's best players.
He is Barcelona's
Like-
best
Yeah.
player.
Like
Yeah,
the numbers that he put up the past seasons, you can't really slander Aubameyang. It's
You
it's
still
the team
can.
around him.
You
It's
still
not
can.
Aubameyang's fault. Aubameyang deserves every dollar he's being earned right now when
Does
he's
he?
at his best.
but he's not at his
But
best.
the thing
though.
is that he can't be at his best with the team that he has around him.
it was the same team last season.
Yeah, but was it
Similar.
better put together by Unai Emery?
No, what
good
do you mean?
evening.
Arsenal had
evening.
their best run of form last season when Arteta
Yeah,
came.
after the Unai Emery, so they still had
But when
tactics from Emery.
No,
though.
it was when Arteta came. As soon as Arteta came, he said we're playing 3-4-2-1.
Okay, hold on. It's like what was it? I think it was a Victor Moyes at Everton. Not Victor Moyes. What's the hell's
David
name?
Moyes?
David Moyes at Everton.
Yeah,
Remember that defensive team he used to have?
yeah.
And then after who's the manager after him? Was it Pardew? Or maybe it was Newcastle.
But Emery,
anyway.
Emery played Aubameyang on the wing as well.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, okay. But like, it was different. Anyway, So the manager after Moyes, he came in. They
Yeah.
still had that defensive awareness of all those qualities that Moyes put into their system.
Yeah.
And then the other manager brought in the attacking.
But it's not like
part of it.
Arsenal was good last year. If
Or was the
Arsenal was
Span- it was
doing
the Belgian
if
guy.
Arsenal was doing good
Roberto
under
Martinez,
Emery,
yeah.
he wouldn't have got fired. They weren't doing good.
I know. I'm not saying they're doing good. I'm just saying that they still had that little bit of Emery
Emery
tactics
what?
in them,
I don't know.
which
man.
which combined with Arteta to make them good that season.
no, they were
Now it's slowly just becoming all Arteta
no,
tactics.
they were good last season only because the teams didn't really understand how they were playing. All they did was counterattack. And now it's like the teams know, okay, we're coming up against Arsenal. They're literally just gonna park the bus. Their whole team's gonna get behind the ball and they're gonna try to play the ball over the top. But when that doesn't work, it's done.
Well, yeah. How did Kane score the second goal?
Yeah.
There's two defenders.
Both of their goals
The
were
whole
both of their
team was
goals were
up.
counterattack.
That's the
yeah.
thing. He's looking.
Look like
he's-
easy.
Arteta is looking for that like flood their side of the field, put the pressure, but there's nothing like nothing like clicking in. There's no one making that last pass into play. There's no one like making that last final touch. There's no one making that great shot into spots.
Yeah.
Like that's all it is. They're just hold the ball until what are you gonna create?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's trying to play
Right?
like that dominant brand of like Spanish football that we were so used to seeing. But it's like if you look at the players in the field,
It's hard.
he just doesn't have the
That is
clientele to
such
do
a
it.
hard system to look
Yeah, it
for
is.
without the players that you have on a team.
Even Pep struggles sometimes, and if you look at his side, you'd probably argue like they're way better than Arsenal.
That's
Yeah,
side. He
definitely.
struggles
Most
to
expensive
play like
team in-
that.
That's
you
the
know
thing,
what I mean?
right? You have De Bruyne, you have Gundogan who can play a ball. Compare Gundogan to Xhaka.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gundogan would be probably realistically, he'd probably be Arsenal's best player. Realistically,
And
Maybe.
Gundogan isn't Man City's best midfielder.
Nah.
Right?
No,
barely
not
plays.
close.
He's third, top, maybe third, right?
probably.
Yeah.
He's lucky that Silva left the squad. And now he's actually making playing time.
Yeah.
Right. So even going to that game, Man City too, they ended up winning 3-0.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. So
Was it 3 or 4?
I think it was 3.
Whatever. They won either way.
You know what? Arsenal fans need some happiness, man. And
They won't get it anytime soon.
I'm gonna do what Arteta isn't. So,
Manage them?
cameraman, I need you to be ready for this because I need everyone's reaction to this.
What do you
I'm gonna do what Arteta didn't.
Wait, what? He's going in his bag.
Oh God.
Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of
What?
Europe.
You'll never sing that. That's mine?
No.
Why?
Hold it up in the camera.
Thanks.
Hold it up in the camera.
The Spurs fan.
Come on, you lads.
Look at that beautiful Tottenham shirt right there.
Oh yeah.
Turn that around right quick. Who's that? Who's that?
HK, mate.
Harold.
The closet Spurs fan is no longer a closet Spurs fan.
That's like jersey.
Such a nice jersey.
That's
though.
a nice kid, can't lie. Thanks.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Merry
I brought
Christmas.
some. I brought some holiday cheer to the podcast.
Nice.
But like I said, man, I'm not surprised that Tottenham's in first. I'm not surprised that Tom's gonna take this all. Like they're the team to beat in the league right now. You think Man City aren't there, especially all the money they're spending. They're spending money on defenders. You have an Ake, now you're bringing Ruben Diaz. Sorry, but like I don't know what they're missing either. Like what is Man City really missing?
New manager.
No.
Something
They
different.
signed them 2 years now. You know what I mean?
They're missing,
missing a fit
Aguero.
They're missing that quality.
They're
like,
missing a
finisher.
Aguero
Bro,
style
you can't-
finish.
you
They're missing
say-
a company replacement.
You can't say they're missing replacements because look at that team they have. You can't
You
say they're
mean,
missing
bro?
players.
No, but what I'm saying, what do you need
I
in
don't buy
order
that.
Striker,
to
bro.
be
I don't buy that.
the
What do you mean
best?
you don't buy that?
What do they need then?
What do they
Nothing.
What do they need to win a Champions League, man? They haven't won a Champions League, and that's their whole goal right now.
They need a Champions League manager.
Mm.
And
Who?
he isn't.
No.
The reason they lose Champions League is because Pep gets too like
Yeah, he's
He
not Champions League
overthinks
manager.
too
he
much.
gets too frisky. in
Yeah.
these tough
What
Champions
is
League
that?
games.
Show me what you did there. That little.
Yeah, he gets a little too like
He
frisky.
does.
little
He
salt
does.
day.
Yeah,
He
like-
does get very frisky.
Like focus on what's bringing you success.
Yeah.
Don't try to change things up. Like,
Overcomplicates things.
Yeah.
Like, well,
Like, don't
maybe I
be
should do
bougie
this
about it.
formation.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what he does, bro.
Right?
He like looks at the team he's playing. He looks at their team sheet. And he's like, if they do this, then I need to do this. But
Yeah.
if they think I'm going to do this, then I need to do this
Yeah.
to counter that.
Like
And then he gets so messed up.
I know,
and then
I know,
it's
I know.
mudded.
Football is a science
Yeah,
of its own.
it's
but
not that much of a
this
science.
guy's
man.
trying to be like the greatest like science like chemist out
Yeah.
there. with
Especially when you
football.
have a team like that, sometimes you have to be like, just put them out there
Just
and
put
just
them out there, let
play.
them do their
Just
job.
let them
Yeah,
play.
like,
you know what I
like
mean?
you have Mahrez, you have freaking
Sterling, you have De
Sterling.
Bruyne,
Like
you have
Sterling and-
Gundogan.
and, like-
It's just
like,
you have a good team.
per position.
They don't need anyone. That's what I'm saying.
per position. One of the
striker, I
best
think they need.
players.
No.
At the end of the day, if you have De Bruyne, Sterling, Mahrez, these creative players making these chances, at the end of the day, sometimes you're gonna need that player to finish it.
If anything, you could put Torres striker.
No.
Good.
Nah.
Why not?
He's a good player. He's a
You
good
could put
player.
literally anyone striker.
not literally anyone, because
They
if you
have the
could put
team.
literally
They
anybody,
don't need a- they
Jesus
don't even
would
need a
be,
striker.
producing, but he's just not producing right now.
But I'm saying they should have a team that they don't even need a striker. That's how good they are.
What do you mean? Most teams need a striker. When was the
They
last
have-
time a team won a Champions League without like a great
I'm not
striker?
saying that. I'm saying that their team
You
is
know?
so good. Like their mids can produce, their wingers could produce, their wing backs could produce, their center backs could produce.
But you still need that striker.
Still
though,
need
'cause
a 9.
I
Because
don't know.
if you have a forward up top who the other team knows isn't going to contribute,
Okay.
they can shift their focus on the wingers, and it becomes harder for the wingers.
Exactly.
I'm agreeing with you that they definitely need their striker, but I'm saying that's not the cause of their problem.
Could be.
I think it's Pep.
Really.
They need like a Mourinho or an Ancelotti, someone who has that experience.
But
You
even
think?
even a
I don't know,
Mourinho,
man.
like you didn't like people saw Mourinho going to Tottenham. Did you expect this
What?
at
Yeah.
first place?
Mourinho has
I don't know about first
pretty
place.
much done
Hey,
well at every team he's
no,
gone
top
to.
four.
Not a
Why did he
top
do
four,
well
yes.
for Man U?
I didn't have him in my
He
top
did
four.
do
He
good
did.
for Man U. Did you see the team that they had that season?
I know. That's
He,
why.
he finished second place and brought them a Europa League title with that team.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Antonio.
pretty good. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
But again, you didn't like Mourinho didn't have a good run at the time. Like he came out of like what did he have, like 1 or 2 years off since they signed him, right?
From what?
A year off.
Mourinho's had
Yeah,
a
It
year
might
off.
have been a year.
what a year off. Yeah.
So like that's the thing. You don't see it going, but Mourinho just plays well with the team he has.
Well, that's what he does.
And
So
that's
he
the
does
thing.
what he does.
I don't know if Pep is maybe doing too much with the team.
He's doing too much.
He
has.
thinks too much. Yeah.
He's thinking too much. If he's just trying to sign what's the next best thing. But again, you don't really need that sometimes, right? So
Still a
But
great
it's-
manager. I saw a
yeah.
stat. I think he has like a 73 point something percent win
Yeah.
rate as a manager, which is
He's
crazy.
a great manager, but I wouldn't.
He's a little
He's
bit
not a
too much.
Champions
Yeah.
League
He's
manager.
a perfectionist.
Yeah.
Like he likes everything to be like, I need a left-footed center back, a right-footed center back. Like he needs everything to be perfect for the way he wants to play,
Yeah.
and that's why he spends so much money on left-footed center backs. Like,
Yeah.
they're rare.
yeah, they're rare. They're a rare breed. A left-footed center
Maybe
back.
that's
at
what
least good
Arteta's
ones.
Yeah.
trying to do too. He's trying to do too much.
He's-
He's
he's-
trying
I
too
don't
much.
know.
Thinks he's Pep.
Making that
Yeah,
for
he's
game.
playing Tierney left center back.
But man,
I don't know,
we'll see
man.
how this league ends up in the end.
Yeah,
I
come
don't
on,
know,
you
at
Spurs.
this point, with definitely taking Spurs up top. Man, you can definitely keep the top four. Hopefully,
Maybe.
you have to keep their
I
form.
think
And
so.
Soldier, don't sweat it.
Oh,
But
shit.
like,
Oh, you're
we'll
outta
see,
here.
man.
And there it is. Yeah.
Speaking of
but-
top of the table, Atleti,
Mhm.
the 2-0 win over Valladolid. Valladolid takes them top of the table with I think 26 points.
Yes.
26 points,
and
1
Sociedad
point above
25.
Sociedad,
With a game in hand.
right?
2 games in hand.
Two
Two games in hand, yeah.
Oh no, wait. They're tied now, though. No, I think.
No,
This
they're-
league right
they're-
now.
They're,
They're still one down.
they're
Yeah.
a point ahead, but
Point
they have
ahead.
2 games in
Okay.
hand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man.
Atletico first.
Atleti balling right
They've
now. in
only
the league.
conceded 2 goals in the league.
Right?
Actually,
Yeah,
Hey, what-
21 goals for, 2 against.
Yes, sir.
Solid
Crazy.
side. And this
Even
is,
then, Sociedad
yeah.
only has 5 goals against
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
good.
So
Hey, guess what?
Stefan Savage, man, what a player.
You say bye to Thomas Partey, you bring in Torreira, and you apparently have a.
It's
Torreira
terrible.
doesn't play.
He doesn't need to play.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. They don't even need Partey.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, like Barca are down bad when I don't think I see them on that graphic there.
yeah.
But the 11th.
Oh, yeah, go
Oh,
They're-
you
they're
can
ninth
over here.
place
They're
right
not
now.
that bad.
Ninth.
Mid-table.
But they got
bro.
2 games in hand, so it's not all doom and gloom. But it's
Barca?
a little cloudy.
yeah, it was a tough
In-
game
in
against
Barcelona.
Cadiz. 2-1 loss.
Some, bro, those teams, man. So those teams when they come up from like the second division, they're all playing for the badge, and it's like when
Yeah,
you get
bro.
a group of like 18 guys and they're all playing for the badge, led by the great Alvaro Negredo, you know it's gonna be a tough side to play against. You
Thing
know?
is, too,
Alvaro.
there are a lot of ex-Barca B players on the Cadiz team.
See, bro,
Yeah,
so
they're looking for-
blood,
they're looking for
bro.
vengeance,
They're coming
bro.
for blood, bro.
Yeah,
I
man.
know, bro.
I have a question for the Barca fans. What
Mm.
were wrong? What went wrong that game?
Cadiz,
Man, they just
bro.
couldn't create anything. Cadiz were parking the bus pretty much the whole game. Like Barca were playing very central, didn't play with any width at all, and they're just clogging the middle the whole game pretty much. And
Was there any player in specific?
oh, and the goalie once again, like always, these mid-table keepers just having the game of their lives against Barca every time.
How many shots were on goal in that game?
Like
Crazy.
16, 15, I think, something like that.
Wow.
Crazy, yeah. The Cadiz keeper coming in
Yeah.
clutch
And
against
then-
Barca.
And then
Braithwaite
Add that to the list. Pacheco, forget the Cadiz
Pacheco.
keeper's name is, but him.
And then our,
Ledesma, yeah,
and then our
Ledesma.
keeper having a little bit of a mare.
Yeah, I don't know what
Ter
Ter Stegen was
Stegen.
doing. It was like a bad lead up from the Alba throw in to long blade,
play, and then
being positioned weirdly, not knowing how to work his body, and then Ter Stegen just hitting it oddly, and then
and their first goal.
Negredo capitalizing.
Yeah,
He's
no.
making a lot of mistakes
Yeah,
recently.
Barca had 82% of the ball.
Yeah, they had
21
possession whole game
shots,
pretty much.
16 chances created. Only 2 big chances though.
21
interestingly.
shots home.
They
Yeah.
had 764 accurate passes.
Just take
to,
that. Chances
to
created.
Cadiz's
Cadiz had 2
110.
chances created.
Yeah,
That's the thing with those teams.
it's like a FUT champs game right
Look
here,
at that
bro.
ball possession, dudes.
I know.
that's the thing like with those teams like this, man. Sometimes like they only need like those 2 chances because
Yeah.
they're all playing like for blood and like, do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they're here to play against like a big team like
Park
that.
the bus and then counter.
Plus a
Yeah.
little bit of sadness. Ousmane Dembele is injured again.
Yeah, man.
It's bound to
The
happen.
man
For
with
for
the
a few
glass
weeks, they're saying. I
hamstring.
think like
Not
two,
too long. It's a
He's
couple of
always-
weeks.
2 to
What-
3 weeks maybe.
What are you injured now?
I think it's
shoulder?
thigh or something.
Yeah, it might,
It was
be
some
a
kind of
hammy,
muscle-
actually.
I think it was a
Doesn't have bad
hamstring.
might be
hamstring.
another
Because
hammy.
I saw all the Dortmund fans on Twitter talking about how they sold a 150 million euro player with glass hamstrings to Barca.
Seriously, man.
Tough,
But-
bro.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Gifted.
So
He is.
gifted, but so broken.
Not even Braithwaite could save them this week.
Nope.
Unfortunately.
Nothing, man.
Yeah, and on the flip side of La Liga, Real Madrid got, what was that, a W?
Yeah, 1-0
1-0.
against Sevilla.
Goal
Yeah.
by Vinny Jr.
Goal by
Count his
own
own
goal,
goal,
Vinny
though.
Jr.
Own goal, yeah.
Bono
Hard
own
to tell.
goal, but
But yeah, it's tough for Barca fans right now. But on the flip side, over to Serie A, maybe the best league in the world, maybe not. Some would say, some would not. But another big derby, the Torino derby.
Ooh.
yes, sir.
Juve was in a bit of trouble.
Just another game that they get scored on early on in the game, and then the other team parks the bus.
Yeah.
Again, they get scored on by a set piece. I don't know what's with them, but they can't defend set pieces.
It's interesting because
And Kalou, bro.
they got some height like in the team. Like 2 center halves. Danilo is a pretty tall for a fullback.
Yeah.
Rabiot and Bentancur are pretty tall. Kulishevsky tall. Ronaldo good in the air. So it's like you think with that clientele, like you wouldn't really have trouble defending a set piece.
Yeah, I don't-
Yeah.
I
And
don't know.
Kula, I think, is like 5'10".
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
he
was,
is 5'10".
kind of
as well.
weird. Their goal,
Yeah.
it was like hit towards like
It was a
the
scrappy
near
goal.
post and like
Yeah.
deflected, and then Kalou just like comes
Yeah,
in and
they had a
just
plan.
sweeps it up.
They had a plan.
They're always scrappy events. That's
Ooh.
how. That's what happens when you play Juventus. You gotta get that scrappy goal, and then you just park.
And
Or
then
against
you-
any big
yeah.
teams.
Simeone
Yeah.
Zaza. Oh my god, I haven't heard that name in forever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Zaza's he had a pretty good game, even though it doesn't show you he did. He hustled.
he was working.
Yeah, he
I
hustled.
watched a little bit of the game.
He was all pissed off and he got subbed off too.
He was hustling. Yeah.
Was he?
Thing that what's his name? Sango? Single?
Mm-hmm.
Singao?
I forgot if it's I or O. That guy had a performance.
Single, yeah.
Yeah, 7.6. He played Wilfred.
He was everywhere on the
Single.
pitch.
That's
Top
good.
stats.
Good. You think you were gonna buy him? Buy up the league, huh?
Just poach up the talent and said, yeah,
Where's he gonna play?
What do you
They
mean?
have too many wingers already.
the baller replacement, bro.
Yeah.
The ball
They
can
use
the
one.
wing.
No, well, it looks like he was playing wing in a 3-back.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're looking if Pirlo wants to employ a 3-back, although Quadrado played well,
Yeah, no, Quadrado had a good game. He scored a goal that got disallowed.
Yeah.
Pretty nice goal.
2 assists.
Yeah.
For
One, he
Quadrado.
just lofted it right in. Weston McKennie talking about Americans.
Mm.
Yeah.
Off the throw.
He's the first American to score for Juventus.
Oh, really? Eh?
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure he's the only.
Is he the only American to play for Juventus?
Quite possibly.
So that was eventual coming, right?
Yeah, it was a good weekend for the Americans. I know Reina scored as well for Dortmund, so all the American boys are.
And he scored
Turning
a
up.
he scored a worldly, didn't he?
Yeah, it was quite a nice goal. Probably the only bright spot from the game.
Yeah.
Dortmund game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Milan got another 3 points
Yeah, sitting top of the table.
That's what they do.
without Ibra, without Benacer, without Kyer.
Who needs him, right?
Yeah. That's just showing I think all the players have bought into the system, you know?
Yeah.
They've all bought into the into how they're playing. And like it doesn't matter like if 1 or 2 players are out, they have good replacements. It's like Benacer's out, Tonali comes in,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you know? Ibra's out and they can
Rebic
bring in
comes in.
Rebic, you know? He's
Rebic
still a
is
great
quality
player
still,
as
yeah.
well.
Rubbish is still quality.
I think we got to talk about Hoga or Hog, however you say it.
Yeah.
Haug.
Class
He's
talent, that lad.
He's a good talent, man.
Yeah.
5 million signing.
Yeah, he absolutely put his defender in a blender, sent a nice ball to Ante Rebic, who then crossed it in for Castillejo for to basically the winning goal.
Yeah.
It was.
That propels
yeah.
Milan to, what is that?
Top of the
6
table.
points?
Five.
No, 5 points
Five.
clear.
5 points
2-1.
clear. 6 points clear of the title favorites,
Mm-hmm.
Juventus.
Yeah, Haga's a brilliant talent.
Norwegian,
So
right?
Yeah, so
Norway.
shifty on the ball.
Bro, Norwegian
Norway?
got some. Norway's got some
I'm saying,
talent
bro,
coming
it's
up, bro. Odegaard,
A
Holland,
little
Haugen.
generation, yeah.
A
Man.
lot of attacking
Haugen.
force.
They just
yeah.
need a solid center back talent to
or
come through the
midfield,
ranks.
like center mid, the CDM.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
they have a what's the guy?
Odegaard?
No, from the other Serie A team.
Who?
Thorn.
Oh,
some-
Thorsby.
Thorsby.
I think he's Denmark, isn't he?
No, he's from Norway.
It's from Norway.
I think.
He's a midfielder.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's a
I'll
CDM.
be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
I've never seen him play. So
He
I
played
can't
today. He played decent.
Right.
Although Milan
36,
are
27.
6 points clear of previous Serie A winners Juventus.
Well, I mean,
Decent gap at the moment. Not too
Yeah.
big, not too small. Decent.
What do you got to say about that?
that's good. That's good. If they're playing, I gotta get them. They're playing good without starters. It's gonna be hard to pass them in the league.
Yeah.
But Juve's passing the other teams that have to get them to AC Milan. They just passed Roma, Sassuolo.
Mm.
That's good.
So,
yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Next on the list is Inter.
Yeah,
Ooh.
another team in front of Juventus at the
Yeah.
moment. Inter Milan.
Ooh.
What was how was their game on the weekend?
They play good. Hakimi
Masterclass.
finally showing why he deserved that big paycheck.
Big page.
How big is his paycheck?
I don't know.
Hakimi's like, man, how you starting Darmian ahead
Yeah,
of me, bro?
he was curious. He's like, I'm probably the best wing back in the world.
Yeah, you're starting
Up there, you're starting
Matteo
Matteo Darmian.
To be fair-
who played well.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
played well, but at the end of the day, Hakimi is like
Oh, 100%.
probably like their second best player, realistically,
Behind
after big Rom.
Yeah.
Like he creates danger. Like he's literally probably the definition of creating danger with like his speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he has a
Different
good finish
grading.
on him too.
And
for
a weak
wing,
foot apparently.
for a wing back.
Yeah, he
like,
scored
can-
both with his
yeah.
weak foot.
For a wing back, he can finish.
Yeah.
He just tucks them into the bottom corner
Yeah,
every
bro.
time. Every finish, every
Passes
time I've
it
ever
in
seen
pretty
this guy,
much.
even for Dortmund last season, every time he scored, he just passes it in the bottom
Yeah.
corner. I'm just like, how?
With no effort. With no
effort.
effort.
It's
man.
like he's
Talent,
he's
bro.
a good player.
I mean, I love to see him play, but like I hate what he's doing because he's pushing Inter to become a better team.
Rome
Yeah.
is pushing Inter, bro.
Huh?
Big
Romelu
Rom.
Lukaku,
Big
bro.
Rom.
Oh yeah,
he's
I know that
class.
guy.
Yeah.
He's
World
cracked.
class center forward.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Sanchez playing a good game as well.
Dude, I'm telling you, Sanchez needs to start over Lautaro.
Yeah, well,
You
I
think
mean,
so?
it's not saying much.
I've been
but-
saying this. Sanchez is such a good player.
Well, he's better than Lautaro. That's not saying
No,
much, 'cause
Sanchez
Lautaro's
is a
not
good
that
player,
good.
man.
He's better than Lautaro.
Yeah,
But,
but I'm
Lautaro-
saying
yeah.
Sanchez
Yeah.
is will push them to that next level as well.
You want Sanchez to start over me?
This guy
I got my Nan starting over you, bro.
But yeah, another big Serie A result. Napoli absolutely dismantled Crotone
4-0.
4-0.
Bro,
Yeah.
they have fire in their eyes right now.
Yeah, man.
That
Gotta.
Maradona.
Can they win the league?
What position are they in right now? Napoli.
I think
They're third.
third right now.
They're tied with Juve, 20 points. But
So it's Milan, Inter.
And they had that
Napoli
one game
and
they
Napoli.
forfeited as well. So even if
Against Juve,
they forfeited
Yeah.
that game against Juve, so it's like if you know even if they get like a
tie. out of it.
tie out of that, you know that gives them another point. Juve have 2 less points,
Yeah.
Like surprisingly,
right? And they're up there.
And they got a deducted point as well from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I don't know if they counteracted though.
So they could be near the top. Well, they are still near the top, but
Yeah.
they could be even closer
Yeah.
to challenging Milan.
like
At the top.
it's still very close from second all the way to like
Yeah.
fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight by
Right?
the end of the season.
But if Milan keep winning,
Mhm.
like dude, no one's catching up.
Yeah.
Like
And-
5 points from Inter, 6 points from Napoli and Juve.
yeah.
That's 2 wins.
it's a good lead.
Yeah.
And Roma's playing really well as well.
Plus Milan play Parma and Genoa next. So
Yeah, no, easy.
Yeah.
They should be easy
not
results
too
for
big
Milan.
opposition.
The
And they
thing
should
is,
have them
those,
all their players back.
sometimes those games though are the pesky ones, like in the
Yeah.
season. You know what I mean? It's like you sometimes like a team will mark one of those on their calendar, think, oh, you know,
That's why
bottom feeder.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But then they'll come to play, they'll park the bus, and then they'll get that lucky goal and they'll defend well, and then that's how teams,
You can't think
kind of
like
drop
that.
points, right? So you
Exactly.
can't think like
Can't
that
think
at
like
the
that.
end
You
of the
gotta
day.
you gotta come in every game strong.
Well, they have been.
Yeah.
And they have been, yeah.
Even Europa League.
They've been showing some good rotation too. Like a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Ibra's carrying them,"
I know.
but
and
it's like
look,
now the past couple games, no Ibra, but they're still getting it done.
Still winning, bro.
exactly.
No Kjaer, probably their best center back,
Yeah.
and they're still getting it done, right? So it's like they're playing as a team.
One of
You
the
know?
bigger games coming up will definitely be the Juve Milan game in January. So
Mm.
February.
is it February?
Yeah.
February
February
7th.
7th.
Juve got a tough.
Oh, you got
tough
that
month
marked
in
on your
February, yeah.
calendar.
February's looking like a big
It's
month
gonna be a
for
feud
Juve.
in the
They
Spada
got
household,
Roma
eh?
as well.
So is Milan starting to like give you like a tickle down your spine? Like, are you getting nervous yet?
Obviously, I'm nervous.
Like a
'cause
tickle or like a scratch?
Mhm.
probably just take a little
Tickle somewhere else.
No, it's obviously a scratch because Juventus aren't showing what they could do yet.
What can
I-
they do?
I think they'll by the end of the season they'll be a different team.
What
from
is
they are now.
Juve's best
Mm.
midfield?
Like the 2?
No, 3.
Okay, well they run a cam. Like, you want the cam?
Yeah,
as
with
well?
the cam. Yeah.
All right, probably Rabiot, Artur, and then cam. I like
Don't say it.
I like Kulusevski.
Oh, I was gonna
What
say-
about
what-
Weston?
No, Weston's good off the bench.
What about Bentancur
Yeah.
No,
What about Dybala?
Dybala striker.
with Ronaldo?
With Ronaldo.
Over
And no-
Morata?
and no Morata.
Okay, I know. I know.
The player that you were just,
I know.
considering the
But-
holy grail
But
of attackers with 3 goals this season, less than Timo Werner, by the way.
Yeah. Say it for the people in the back. Less than Timo Werner.
I didn't see it. So anyway, the only reason I'm saying that is if Dybala could.
If
It's if. Obviously, if he's not performing, I'll take Morata.
Okay, but Morata's performing right now. Why would
Is it right now or is this my ideal?
But the thing is, man, not
Ideal.
everything's ideal. Not everything's all fantasy land in your head.
Okay, right
Like
now it's
your dream
Morata,
lineup.
Ronaldo. Yeah.
Like it has to be
Yeah.
like, a mix of, realism. Like how are they playing right now? How are they coexisting together? Because I'll be honest, I don't think those two can coexist with how Pirlo has been
Exactly.
playing.
And another reason why I picked Dybala is because he tends to get better as the season goes on.
You think?
He usually does that. In past seasons, he's done it.
Like it's
But-
player of the season last year.
Huh? The last season he had a pretty good season all year round.
Player of the season
Yeah.
somehow.
somehow.
But whatever.
He was still one of the better players that season.
One of these days, you got to get out of fantasy land. This isn't the midfield of Pirlo, Vidal, Marquinhos, Pogba anymore.
I know. I wish it was.
It's
Unfortunate.
Bentancur, Artur,
Do you have
McKinney.
Do you have like dreams of like that midfield every now and then? Like how good it was?
I just want Pogba back.
Pog back?
Do you think
Pogba.
you think Pogba would just completely change this team? Do you
Yes.
really think he has
I
that
don't know,
ability?
man.
He'd switch up probably for Rabiot.
So you think swapping out Rabiot for Pogba, then all of a sudden this team becomes boom? Like you think they're like it?
They don't have a midfielder that has that kind of quality.
So you think just making that one switch to the team and then they're instantly boom?
Like a Morata.
Look at
Look at Morata. You weren't even starting him 5 minutes ago or 2 minutes ago. You
Oh,
weren't even starting him.
I said my ideal. I said if it's right now, obviously Morata.
So but you think Pogba is going to change the whole team?
But a
It's
player
going to
can
fix like
Yes.
everything they have going
a
on.
player can do that.
Like
Look
Bruno
at Bruno.
Fernandes,
Look
bro.
at Bruno.
It's different. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but
But-
Pogba isn't
But
Bruno.
Bruno's
Yeah,
not.
but-
Bruno, it's not like
Okay.
Bruno's taking them to like the
Yeah.
next level.
I think so.
He's taking them to the same spot where they were. They
No.
finished the same with Mourinho.
okay.
They finished second in the league until Bruno
No.
either wins them the league or takes them somewhere in the Champions League. It's just a lateral step. It's just someone else that's performing for
but
them.
you can tell how much he's needed when he's off the game.
He's
and
needed,
he's on the
but
game.
he's not taking them to that next level.
But you never know. Maybe
He kind
Pogba
of
can
is
do
though,
it.
because without
Is
him,
he?
they wouldn't be getting most of those wins.
yeah,
That's the
but
thing.
at the end of the day,
You can't compare that because Man U
hard.
had a big team in general before.
yeah.
Now their quality of play is kind of just more reliant on just like 2 players, Rashford and Bruno.
But when
Yeah.
Mourinho won in the Europa League, what kind of players they have in that lineup? They had like what? A Lukaku in poor
Rashford.
form.
They had
Pogba.
Zlatan in the team.
They had
Zlatan.
Zlatan. It was a lot of strikers.
Antonio
They had,
Valencia.
Yeah.
they had good defenders.
What was it,
They had
Lindelof Bailly at the back?
Yeah, it was the same. It wasn't too much different.
Yeah, but now you're
It was
talking.
similar.
Now you're talking
they
about
still had De
coaches.
Gea
though.
and net.
But now you're talking about coaches.
No, I understand that, but
We're
I'm
talking
saying
about one
it's like-
player.
I think
Yeah,
Pogba
I think
would change
Pogba
them.
can make a
you
difference.
think Pogba would come into that team and they would instantly become more
instantly.
favorites for like Champions League? Because Serie A,
No,
whatever.
okay.
Serie A, they can probably still win Serie A with the team they have.
Champions League.
But for Champions League, that's
Champions
the
League,
level
no.
that you need to be looking at when you're talking about Juve,
Champions
because
League,
that's
no.
that's
I
their
don't know.
goal.
At
That's
the
their
end of the-
aspirations, right?
At the end of the day, there's not many players who could do that in general. Anyways, who
There's a
could bring it?
couple.
Pogba knows Juventus. He knows that system already. He knows how he played with Pirlo.
But don't they play different
They play a
formation?
different
No, I know.
system,
I'm
though.
saying like Juventus mentality. He knows that Juventus
He
mentality.
did play with Andrea.
He played with Pirlo.
I
I'm
remember
sure
that.
they.
I was there.
I'm sure they. Yeah.
I was in that midfield 3.
You guys never noticed me on the team sheet?
as the ball boy.
Oh,
He's the one- he was the one getting kicked.
But
by
maybe what Juve need is Allegri back
apparently, I heard rumors of him going to United. So Solskjaer was
Ooh.
thinking
and
about
Arsenal.
that. Or Arsenal. Yeah.
Really, eh?
a lot of man's calling. for
He
him.
actually, I can't. He said it somewhere. I saw it somewhere. I think it was on Tutto Sport that said it. But he said that he wants his next job to be in the Premier League.
Mm.
Really?
Pogba under Allegri.
He's good.
What's the word?
No,
very good.
don't say it.
Different grade.
Don't say it, broken
Gravy.
record
How
player.
about under Deschamps though?
Who?
That's champs.
Deschamps.
Deschamps.
I thought you were talking about like
That's
fud
champs.
champs or something. Yeah.
That's champs, bro.
Who cares how you say it?
That's champs.
Deschamps.
Was it on purpose or was it a joke?
No, that was
Bro, all those years in school learning French, bro, and you still couldn't pronounce that?
Nothing, bro.
I wasn't good at French, right?
Des Chomps.
It was so quiet. We're like, who?
Wow.
Whatever. Okay, he performs for those
For
chumps.
But do you think he performs well because he has Kante? Remember, I know we had this discussion
'cause he has-
before.
You
But
think
it's
he
like,
performed because Vidal and Pirlo? It's the
who do
same
they
thing.
have now? That's
McKinney.
gonna do that
He's gonna
for
be
them.
probably, yeah, he could play with McKinney, maybe R2. I don't know who he play with.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a question.
Maybe he played with Rabiot.
Clearly, he needs to be with someone who's like going to do the defensive work for him, so he can create. Because he can create. I get that. But like even with United right now, they're struggling to find that partner for him where he can create consistently.
I think that Pirlo would actually change the formation to suit him.
And what would that be?
Probably
What would that look like?
either has to have a
And
three,
who's starting with him?
has to have a
That's the thing.
has to have a 3-man midfield with him.
You think Pirlo's gonna
Yeah.
go and switch formation for one player that he thinks is gonna take him to the
Yeah.
next level?
I think so.
I don't think Pogba's gonna take the team to the next level and win
You don't
Champions
think so
League.
because all you think about is that Man United Pogba, and you don't really you just think that he's shit.
Okay,
That's,
But the
if
thing
I-
is,
if
we
I-
can say the same thing to you.
Yeah, if
What?
I think
You
I
only
think
think
of the
about Vine
Juventus-
Pogba. You think
Yeah.
about Pogba on Vine with the,
You think about Vine
with the
merchant
blonde
Pogba, bro?
spikes and just bang it in
And when
from
he
like
wore
40
Nike
yards.
boots.
and was he not good at that time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Champions
that,
League
but it's
level
like
good.
you're,
Yes, he
you're
was.
probably gonna
They
get
went
him
to the
somewhere in the
finals with
middle.
him.
Okay, but they didn't
I don't
win.
know, man.
That was
They were playing arguably one of the best Barcelona teams of all time.
That was a good team.
that was Magista Pogba.
MSN Borussia.
That was a good team.
As soon as Pogba switched to Adidas,
downhill.
it actually really went downhill.
It's
Crazy.
just a shoe.
He's got the blonde
It
hair
ain't just-
back though.
It ain't just the shoe; it's all about the shoes.
Exists, dude.
Okay. How about Neymar's Puma?
And he's still
He's
performing,
balling, bro.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
balling.
Balling out,
It's just a shoe.
Pogba ain't balling though.
It's just a shoe. It's
Well,
not that. It's the Man United
So back
Corruption,
back
not
to the
corruption,
formation.
but
What
like
formation would you play with him?
4-3-3,
4-3-3
or like has to have a three. Has to be three midfielder, like a 4-5-2 with
or
three
a
mids.
4-3-1-2?
4-5-2.
Yeah, it has to have three mids. One
I'm doing the math
what
right
did I
now.
say?
It's not
It doesn't
adding
add
up.
up.
a 3-5-2. I meant.
If they were playing a 4-5-2, they should be winning most.
Yeah.
of them. They'll have a
I
very
don't
clear
know.
advantage.
I don't know about that. No, but it'll probably be a 3-5-2 with one CDM and then two CMs.
So who's gonna be that guy?
They probably run with no cam. That's probably what they
So
do.
who's gonna be that guy though?
What guy? The
The
CDM? It's probably gonna be Artur. He's gonna play that Pirlo position. Play
Artur.
play the playmaker.
And then who's gonna be the kind of box to box?
It's gonna be a throw up. I don't know. It's gonna be.
throw up. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
it's
you're gonna be doing when you see it, bro. You're gonna be throwing up.
It's gonna be-
'Cause I don't think they got it, bro.
I don't. I
it's-
think so.
You're gonna compare Artur, Pogba.
Artur is class.
You're gonna compare. Okay,
Yeah,
but you're gonna
he's a
compare.
solid
You're gonna
player,
compare
but
midfield of
can't compare.
Artur, Pogba, and like Vidal and Marquisio.
No, of
like,
course not.
You can't compare that.
I'm
man.
not,
It's different,
though.
but that's what you're like. That's what you're saying
I'm
right
not.
now. You're gonna say Pogba's gonna come in and they're gonna perform the same
I think
way.
he's gonna perform. No, I'm not saying he's gonna be back to his best. He's gonna perform definitely better than he does on United, and he
I don't
will
know,
take
man.
Juventus to the next level that they need to.
Aren't?
But what's that next level?
winning the league at least.
That's not the next level.
But
That's
that
been the
always
level the
happens.
last
No,
10
it's
years,
compared
bro.
to right now, yes, it is. It's the next
That's
level.
the same level they've been at the last 10
Yes,
years.
but to bring him to the next level right now because they might not even win the league this year.
Might.
Aren't you big going to Serie B?
I heard about that as well.
Possibilities.
You think Pogba would suit the Serie B, the playing style of the Serie B?
Oh yeah,
Is that his level? Maybe
He'd run
like,
the Serie
you think?
B. Yeah.
So what are your thoughts about what's going on there? I can tell you're a little nervous just by the way you're
Fidgeting.
over there. You're
Yeah.
fidgeting over there.
The
You're
whole
sweating.
Suarez situation. Apparently, it was like I can't remember because my phone's all the way over there, so I can't read it. So it's like it was telling Suarez that if you do that remember I don't know if you guys remember that test he was doing.
Yeah, you did a test.
So they told him if you take this test, we'll sign you. Then apparently they left it till like last second to say no, actually we don't need you anymore. So it was like false something.
Oh yes, something false.
False hope.
I don't know what it was. It was false
something like that. Where
Yeah.
he had an idea that he was gonna go there, and then suddenly
yeah.
they
So
switched their minds, and that's not allowed.
because of this, they had a case put on them that lawyers looking into this and all that, and they could get anything from just a charge all the way to relegation.
Jeez.
So,
back to Serie B.
Wouldn't it be the first time that's
Yeah.
happened?
Right?
But
It's
they would have to
interesting.
Pretty
they
crazy.
would have to find some sort of corruption in
Mm.
what they did during that
What?
little thing. But I don't know what would be corrupt
I'm
about
sure
that.
they
But they
won't. I'm
tried-
sure they won't find anything.
They tried getting Suarez to cheat though on the exam, right? On
Yeah,
the
I don't know if it was
citizenship test.
them
Who else is it gonna
Yeah.
be?
It could have been just Suarez like not knowing, and he just wanted to know the answer.
Oh, definitely they both.
I don't know. Like, you don't know what happened.
They both definitely have a little bit of like into it. Like, okay, we want you to pass this test, and he's like, okay, obviously I want to pass this test.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll cheat, and if you help me cheat, we'll do it.
And then they
Cheated
screwed him
badly.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He's
now he
doing
wants-
well. He's flying at Atleti,
And
and,
now he
you
wants-
were gonna be in the mud in City B. What a story that's gonna turn out to be. Where
Yeah.
are you gonna watch City B?
You gotta stream it.
They got
somewhere.
that on right?
No,
No, they
You
don't.
gotta
It's
stream
it's
it.
gonna be hard finding those games.
Yeah.
The zone's gonna buy the Serie B rights to watch.
Just
it.
yeah, they probably would.
Just Juve games. That's it.
Wouldn't
Okay.
be a bad idea.
Let me ask you this as a bit of a wrap up. Where will Juventus finish in Serie A?
I thought you were gonna say City B.
Serie A.
Here we
So
go.
I'm still gonna say first.
Really, eh? Ambitious.
I'm gonna say third.
Ooh,
I
is
don't know.
that where you consider them like in terms of like the teams in Italy, like third?
Yeah, they're like
all-time?
a third place side.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think second or third. I think Inter or AC might take the title this year.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I definitely see a new champion for sure.
The
Like,
title is coming to Milano. That's what I think.
I'm
It's
saying
going to
that
the
in.
San Siro.
I'm sorry.
They couldn't do the number 10.
Yeah.
They just couldn't do it.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I've been slandering Juve opposite, but I think they're gonna end up winning it.
Probably.
Nah, I'm
Really?
sorry.
If
I'm
we're being
sorry.
honest.
Dybala, once Dybala comes alive,
And it's not. It's
He
not
comes
gonna be.
alive
It's not
in the
gonna, it's not gonna be
nighttime,
because of
Tata.
Dybala.
That's
and,
where
like,
we
yeah.
end the
Yeah, I don't know,
podcast.
Yeah, he's
I
not
don't want.
coming
I don't
alive.
want to hear any more Dybala talk.
Yeah, I've had enough of Dybala and his 6 goal contributions, winning him the player of the season.
17.
Alright.
We'll end it up with our last talk of the night. Our Jay, please set it up for us.
What's that? It is the outside the box.
Why you gotta whisper, bro? This is an ASMR.
Something quick.
All right, so based on the 2020-2021 season, I want you guys to rank these 4 managers, first to fourth. So Ole, Pirlo, Zidane, and Koeman.
we can make this one quick.
yeah.
I'm gonna say. Okay, say it one more time. Ole, Pirlo, Koeman, Zidane.
Yeah.
Coleman's probably got to be near the bottom. Don't
think
you
so?
Like for
Yeah.
most people,
You could say that based on their league performance, but Champions League, they're
Uh-huh.
They're doing
undefeated.
well. I feel like
All
yeah,
wins so far.
they're doing well. But I mean,
yeah.
Then
It's
again,
really hard.
Then
Yeah,
again,
but
they
they're-
weren't facing really good
but
teams.
look at the
They're
group. they
playing
have.
Ronaldo.
They have
Juventus
they have-
well, Ronaldo.
They have 3
That's true.
Chief teams in their group.
still got to
Ronaldo-
win though.
Ronaldo
Ronaldo
list.
teams come from you. You can't be Lazio.
I mean, Barca are losing
Still
to
first.
Schkief teams in the La Liga.
That's
So
true. Well, who's Schkief in La Liga?
Cadiz.
Cadiz are not Schkief, bro. What do you
Come on.
mean? What do you mean, bro? They beat Madrid.
Alaves.
They're beating all the big teams, man. Alaves, bro. You know all about Alaves, bro. You know Pacheco. Come on, bro.
Yeah, having a game of their lives.
But no, I can
Barca.
definitely see. There's definitely like I feel like with all the managers, a little bit of balance.
Yeah.
Who's your top 4
You
then,
know?
Matt?
I think I'd maybe have to put Koeman first, just based off the Champions League.
First,
Yeah, they haven't been undefeated in Champions League for years, 20 plus years, I
Jeez,
believe,
okay.
or first time ever it might be. I
I
think,
think it's first time ever.
might be. I think Koeman first. I'd say.
But again, you put them in the same group with like a Bayern or even Atletico in their group. Like it's Atletico can still like that's what I'm saying. Like you lost to Atletico in the group in the league. What was it 1-0 game?
I think so.
Was it Carrasco goal, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like
yeah, but they still have 2. Like they have 2 giants and then 2.
you can't
like,
you can't just
farmers. It's
put
like-
it you can't just put it out there on first
I don't
base
know.
just because of the champions.
Well, they
League
well
win.
they
It's
beat
hard.
the
Well,
thing.
who
like,
would you have first
Yeah,
then?
they beat
Who would I
Juve
have
twice.
first?
Yeah,
Pirlo,
Huh?
Koeman.
Pirlo first.
You said
No,
Juve
no,
twice?
I'm saying is it Pirlo, Koeman,
Did they
Zidane, and
play the third
Solskjaer?
one?
Yeah,
Out of those 4, the
Wow.
top.
Play this week.
First of all, Zidane's in the mud right now.
Yeah, I
You
can't.
think so?
I'm
Second
putting-
of all,
I'm putting-
potential Europa League spot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What place are they in La Liga?
It's hard, man.
Like top-
Second,
top
Oh,
3.
No,
you
third,
know?
third, I believe. And then second of all, my other thing is Ole getting saved. So is it him producing or is it just his team producing?
But the thing is, you can say that about all these.
Yeah, they're all kind
managers.
of like
Yeah.
around the same.
It's like
quality.
you can say about all these managers. You can say, oh, is it Koeman that's doing well for Barca, or is it Braithwaite coming in and saving the
Yes,
day?
that's great.
You know what I mean?
But then also Zidane, Madrid aren't performing either, and he's not. I guess the coach is not performing. So
I mean, they've
Pirlo
been
is
performing.
Pirlo's technically still undefeated in the Serie A. They haven't lost a game yet. They only have 1 loss to Barcelona without his best player, Ronaldo.
Yeah,
So with that in mind, what I'm gonna say is, I don't even know if I want to put Ole up top because I don't even think it's him doing anything.
Who do you think? What do you think is the puppet master? Like he's got
Well,
to be doing something.
Clearly,
There's a reason why people say they want them sacked like every second week.
Yeah.
and
But
exactly.
that's-
it's the team
that-
saving him.
But the thing is, it's like that with any single manager who's at Man U. Whenever they lose a game, they think they should win. No matter who's at the helm, other than
That's
Fergie. Ever since Fergie left, anytime they like lose a game they think they should win or they tie a game, they always think, oh, this manager out, this manager out. It's always like that. Doesn't matter
only-
who's there.
The only thing that bothers me with Solskjaer is that he has the team and the players to go and out and win games, but he still decides to change things up and takes players off his lineup.
We got to rotate though. They're playing so much football.
yeah.
All teams are rotating.
Again, but like end of the day, I know you're saving them for Champions League. I know like whatever, but as a fan and as like a team, like you still want to see wins. And if you need to put that player out there, I'm sorry, but put him out there. If like that's what I'm saying. At halftime, you put Bruno on the field, and the whole team is just different. Like I'm sorry, but Bruno, you have to be playing every single game. And
Sometimes they need rest.
And
See,
I
look
don't
at
know,
Messi.
That's
I
you
don't know-
get injured.
They're not machines. Yeah,
Look at
that's
Messi.
yeah.
Messi's resting.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like that,
Yeah,
especially
you
this
can,
season.
You can rest Messi against a Kiev. Like that's okay, but I think is that
I don't know.
Kiev are dangerous.
that's the thing too, right? Man, you need to go out there and win next game. That's the thing, right?
Well,
And
next game they need to
they
win.
need to go out and
100%.
win their Champions League win
Yeah.
against thing. But that's the thing. But again, against West Ham, you don't really see them like going down 1-0.
West Ham are
The thing
cheeky
is,
side.
the thing is, the Premier League.
Every
Every
team is.
team is pesky. Every team can
Mhm.
go out
That's-
there and get that
and
fluky
and
goal.
that's why you can't be resting. I know you have to rest
You
the
have
players,
to though.
but like man, like it's just so difficult with him. Sometimes
I
you're
think-
changing things up.
I think they have the players to do it.
It's difficult with
do.
every team right now, especially
know.
now with COVID, because of how
I
many
know, I
games
know,
the
I
players
know,
are
I
playing.
know.
If you're a manager and you're not rotating like the majority of your players, like you're just asking for trouble. I think that's why you're seeing so many injuries now with like
Mm-hmm.
almost every team. They have like a
They're playing a lot.
list of injuries because they're playing like
The
every other,
schedules are
they're
crazy.
playing like every 3 days, and then when they're not playing every 3 days, they're going to go play internationals, and it's like
and they're training every day too.
yeah,
so, they don't
so it's
have
like
even a
it's
single day
nonstop.
to,
So I think you need to have that rotation,
yeah.
right?
So even with these 4 managers right now, like Zidane is the one who is kind of confusing because he pretty much has the same team he does from last year
Mm-hmm.
that he won the league with,
Yeah,
and he's having difficulty with it.
right.
Like the exact same team, again, and with Hazard, like Hazard too, like he's not there yet,
Injured.
right?
Again.
He's still not. He's injured. He's still not performing well. He's scoring maybe one goal every like 10 games. Like if he
Every 365 days.
But that's the thing, right? Zidane is the one where you're kind of like not sure what's kind of missing there. He's the one, like, I guess, who doesn't really have an excuse.
Okay, I can give you my list.
Yeah, no one's ordering it.
Yeah.
It's okay,
Let me go-
Matthews, listen
Okay,
off.
Coleman first.
Okay.
He took a Barca side that lost 8-2 against Bayern. Messi wanting
Yeah.
to leave in the summer.
He
And
still
now they're
wants to
first
leave, though.
undefeated in the Champions League in their group.
And
I mean,
13th
ninth in La Liga,
ninth
you know,
in La
not doing
Liga.
too well. But also, they're going through managerial or
Exactly.
board crisis, right?
Board crisis, managerial crisis.
Injury problems, too. They're
injury
losing all their
problems.
center backs.
That's
They
true.
lost Dembele now. They lost their best player, Fati,
Best
pretty
player.
much. Yeah.
The fact
Fati was their best player before he got injured.
100% Fati was the best player. Before.
Who then? Who do you think?
Don't
Me,
say
bro.
Braithwaite, man. Stop this.
No, what do you mean? You have Messi on your team.
No,
Okay,
Fati
but
was
he's
playing
been-
better
he
than
hasn't been
Messi.
playing his
No,
best.
bro.
Yes.
At the end of the day, bro, he's still Messi.
He
Yeah,
hasn't
but
been
Fati
playing
has been
his best,
performing more
though.
than
No,
Messi
but he-
before he got injured.
Nah, man.
I mean, no.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Messi's
think you
drawing
take
the
Messi out of your team, you don't get results.
Messi's drawing the attention, so players like Fati can shine.
Yeah,
At the end of the
that is
day,
true,
at
that
the end
is
of the day, if Messi, if you take Messi out and you're saying Fati, you
100%.
need to create. He's not gonna be he's not gonna
obviously.
be doing what he did.
But we're
It's still
agree with
Messi
that.
Okay,
at the
but
end of
still.
the day. In the background, he wasn't shining. He was holding like that light going on Jay right now. Jay's Fati and Messi is the chair holding that light up
yeah,
for Jay.
but
That's
who's
what it was.
but who's shining?
Yeah.
Fati was shining, but at the
Doesn't
end of the
matter.
day,
You take Fati
it's
out of
not
the
al-
team,
it's
he's-
not always about who's shining. It's about who's like doing the job to help those players shine.
Yeah. You take Fati out of that team, you could easily replace him with like a Dembele, or you take Messi out of that team. Who do you replace him with?
You
Okay,
can't.
but you can't say that about the best player, arguably in history, right? Obviously, he's gonna make a
Exactly.
difference.
Obviously, with any
Exactly.
team.
But he wasn't the best performing player in the squad.
statistically,
Okay, so what's
No.
your top 4 then?
Coleman.
Coleman first.
Yeah.
I think maybe I put was it Zidane, Ole, Coleman,
Pirlo.
Pirlo. I think Pirlo second.
That's
Mhm.
my
New manager, no experience at all.
zero experience.
Third in
yeah.
Serie A, second in the Champions League group right now, not doing too bad.
Yeah.
I think
One loss in all competitions.
yeah, so I'd say Pirlo second. I think maybe Zidane and Ole might be a toss up between third and fourth, but I think I put Zidane possibly third.
Wow.
No.
No, you think
No.
Cole?
Ole in the mud.
Zidane
Ole's in the
has
mud.
to go fourth because he has no excuse as to why he's not doing well with that team.
It's
Yeah.
not only in Champions League, and it's also in the league. He's not
Well,
doing
not really. In the league,
Well,
they're what,
he's doing better
second
than
place?
Koeman in the
They're
league.
second or third
Yeah,
place.
but they're also losing bad games just like Barca are.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, like, not
They're having
every- You're not
mistakes.
gonna,
They're having
you're not gonna
mistakes.
win every game.
Okay, yeah, but he's obviously all is clearly performing better in Champions
So what's your
League.
top
and-
four?
Yeah,
then.
but then again, you got to look at Madrid's spot in the Champions League group right now.
They
They're
can
not
still
a, they're
make
not
it
a for sure.
through. They can
They're
still
not
make
for
it
sure to
through.
go
I know,
through.
but okay, I'll go with my list. Koeman. I would say Ole. Second is very close. Pirlo and Ole is very, very close. And then Zidane
He's
last.
upset.
No.
And then Zidane last.
Zidane last, huh?
All right, this is Spatty's. Pirlo first.
And then the
No,
rest
it's
doesn't
actually
matter.
not.
Okay, go.
Me?
What's yours? Yeah. And this quick.
So I think even though we're all saying this, talking shit about Zidane, I still think he's the best manager of the four. He's won multiple Champions League. He definitely has.
No, but I'm talking about this
I know
season.
this season. I know. I'm gonna get that. He has the most experience to turn his team around. Like he could definitely do it.
Yeah, it's a bump in the road for
Yeah.
him.
The black magic might come through.
I think he'll turn around. I don't know if he's gonna win this year because Atletico's on a different level, but he's definitely gonna come second. I think he'll push for a good Champions League run, which puts me as him as the number one. Zidane. Second, I'm gonna put Pirlo. First year on the job, no experience, one loss in all competitions. I get it. They're tied for third with Napoli. They don't have too many wins. They tie a lot, but he's gonna get there.
It's not a loss, right?
Yeah, it's not a loss. Third, I think I'm gonna put Ole. As much
Jeez.
slander as he gets, he does get results, even against big teams like PSG. So
Coleman last.
Koeman last,
Really, eh?
just because
Matthew sounds hurt.
Completely,
The only reason-
completely different.
Behind the
Based
mask,
on all the
he sounds
circumstances
hurt.
going on,
I get it. Juve is going through the same circumstances, not with the board. Actually, kind of not really with the board.
injuries too.
with
Injuries.
with
They had-
the fraudulent
Delict.
club.
They had Delict.
Delict
Delict was out
He's
for.
back.
Demiral's
No,
back.
wait.
Bonucci's
No,
back.
Demiral got injured again. Demiral's out for
Barca's
another.
whole back line is pretty much
They,
injured.
they had that though at one point.
Not
It was just
really.
Delict. Yeah, they had Danilo as their center back.
And we have two of our
Doesn't he
two of our
usually
best.
play center back?
No, he
In the
plays
three
as a
back?
3-back, but then he turns into a left back.
Yeah, that's by choice.
No. Okay. Anyway, he didn't have center backs either. Koeman at this point, you got to be doing better with the team you have.
We have Ansu Fati injured and Dembele now.
That doesn't matter. You still have a Messi on your team. You have Griezmann. You have De Jong. You have Piqué. You have Busquets. You have all these players, and you're not getting results.
PK's
Piqué's
injured.
Oh, yeah, I
Busquets
forgot about their
was-
center back.
was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
injured.
Titi's injured.
Sorry. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Well, it still matters.
It matters, but against small teams, you still got to get results with the players you have.
Sometimes
Doesn't
it
matter.
just
Like
doesn't
what
happen,
place are they? Ninth?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah. Well, the season's
But
still
look
young.
at us. Look at us in
Champions League, they're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the whole point? You want to perform?
No,
in
but you got to
Champions
perform in both.
It's more of like a balance.
Were you
there.
gonna get relegated and win Champions League?
It'll be the first time that's happened.
I don't think they'll get relegated.
I'm not saying they're gonna get relegated. I'm just saying.
Okay, Jay.
League? That's your list.
Who's your four?
Coleman, Ali, Pirlo, Zidane.
Koeman, Ole, Pirlo, Zidane.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Same
Why?
list.
Go with you guys.
I think like if it's weird because you can't like let the results do all the talking because like there's still some results that are undecided, right? I think like Zidane, he's still doing okay in the league, and I think it's tough to push the group on him because that's probably the hardest group, realistically.
Well, you
Still
didn't.
got
Know,
out
you,
the
didn't
fourth.
you didn't. You didn't
It's a
think.
tough
You
group.
didn't think
First or
that
second.
group was going to be that crazy.
I did. I thought that group was gonna be
I told
crazy.
you. I told you
no,
Shakhtar could be
Shakhtar
a-
are crazy and
You-
Gladbach are a quality
We're,
side.
we're gonna go back to this, but like I said, you never you think Inter and Madrid are going to be the top two contenders.
I said Inter was going to
They-
win.
they
I said,
could-
yeah.
They could
Yeah,
still,
bro. You
really.
expect Madrid
They
to
could
be
still be
leading.
that, though.
Expect,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
but
just gotta win the
sometimes
next game.
things don't go as expected, right?
Yeah.
I still think like managerial wise, I think like Spatty said, Zidane. I think one. I'll put Koeman second, just because what he's done in the Champions League. Although there's two clubs in there that like aren't really competition, so to say, but he's still doing decent. I think in the league, eventually they'll turn it around.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of injuries, a lot of like kind of switching around, switching the play style, trying to find that new role for Messi, trying to get Griezmann going. He's had like a lot on his plate.
Yeah.
I would say Pirlo third, just strictly based on results, like he's got it done, and then Ole fourth, not because he's done bad, because I think he's doing like a decent job with what he has, but I think just if you compare it to the other three, I think he's just not as good as the other three. I think they're all like decent managers, but I just think that's how my list would go.
Like, what other clubs are asking for the sacking of their manager besides United? Probably,
a
right?
lot of them.
Arsenal.
No, like between those four,
You don't think
Zidane.
Yeah, I would say Zidane.
No,
Not
Zidane, no.
necessarily. Then people.
Not right now.
If they get knocked
Everyone-
out,
a lot of
once
people
they
are-
get knocked
Yeah,
out,
if they get knocked
Yeah,
out,
I
They
get. Well,
will.
I guarantee you. I think any fan base you look towards, unless you're like a Liverpool fan,
okay, obviously, but
pretty
like,
much almost
the
any other
majority,
club
I'd
will
say.
at some point say, "Oh, sack him."
No,
but it's
but
not
like,
all
I mean,
the
like the
fans.
majority saying
It's
at
like-
this point, right?
Well, I think at some points you can say people were probably asking for Koeman out. Some people
Yeah.
were probably asking for Koeman out. You know what I mean? If a couple results aren't draws and they're losses, I'm sure Spatty's saying Pirlo out. You know what I mean? I think it's just like, you know what I mean? If Bruno doesn't come and save Ole's out. You know what I mean? I think it's like that with like a lot of teams. Like I know me too. I'm like, oh, Favre out.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like, oh, we tied Frankfurt, and it's like
Yeah.
it's hard. I think now more than ever with how many games it's like teams are playing. It's hard for a manager to say this is my 11. These are like my 3 or 4 subs that I'm going to bring in, and this is how it's going to be every game. Because it's like every
Yeah, I
game
know.
they're mixing around 6 different players every game because this player tore his ACL, this player blew his knee,
Yeah, I agree with
and
that.
it's like there's so much stuff going on. It's hard to be a manager now more than ever. I think.
There's a lot of football going on, so it's always hard to change your team, and with injuries, a lot of managers are going through a lot. Even Liverpool, right? So Liverpool, I know as much as they're top in the league, like they were top in the league last year, and they're doing great with a great manager. They're going through a lot of injuries too at the beginning of the season, even till now.
Still tied.
Still doing well.
Right?
That's
They're
'cause
still
Klopp-
doing pretty well. So, but the
Yeah.
thing, so my top would be, I would say first Pirlo for what he's doing compared to those top 4. Pirlo first, just because, again, first time coaching, and again, no losses in the league. If it weren't for Milan and Inter playing really well this year, Milan would be Juve would be first, right? And again, when it comes down to Champions League, they had that loss against Barca, but again, that's what Ronaldo.
Yeah.
So we'll see until this week how they play with Ronaldo on the pitch. And again, if Barca can pull up that win, then yeah, Koeman deserves to be one of the better managers talking right now, because again, if they pull out those numbers in Champions League against a full Juve squad, is going to be good for them,
Mm-hmm.
right? But again, Koeman is going through a lot too because he does have injuries. But again, he does have the team where he shouldn't be in 9th place, right?
Yeah, that's
So I'd put him into 3rd. Second for me would be actually no, Pirlo first, Koeman second, Ole third, because Ole again he has the team to do it. He knows what he's doing half the time. The other half the time, no one knows what he's doing. That's why the fans are again saying that Ole out. And then 4th has to be Zidane, because Zidane has again no excuse to be losing games in Champions League. Again, he is in 3rd place, but again,
It is a good
don't
sign.
really- you
but
don't
you
really-
expect them
you
to
don't-
be winning.
you expect him to be winning.
Yeah.
Right? The only player that's not on the team that won the league and that won Champions League is Ronaldo. Everyone else is still
Ever
there.
since they
Pretty
sold
much.
Ronaldo, they've been in the mud.
So
Not necessarily.
Well,
Well,
enough
last year
with
they
that.
won.
yeah, we'll see that. So,
Anyway,
Anyways,
That's that.
want to end it off, Jay?
That's that. Thanks everybody for tuning in to episode 14, the Footy Culture Podcast. Follow us on Instagram at the Footy Culture. What are you trying to do over there?
Try and get
But
the-
yeah.
the ball.
Like, subscribe, and drop a like on the video. That'd
Got
be
it.
amazing. I said like twice. I know. I just realized that. But yeah,
Alright.
let's
Yeah.
not
Also-
forget.
stay tuned for Footy Fresh. Let me show you the styles again right here. We got the Totti right here. Roma Romanisti, Forza Roma, Giallorossi, baby. Let's see what else we got. We got the ADP.
You don't have to hide yourself.
Alessandro Del Piero. You're telling me the nonni wouldn't love this? You could put this. You could put this in your car, duffel bags, Christmas tree. Hang it up as an ornament on the Christmas tree. Great
Smells
stocking
nice.
stuffer too.
Don't
And
forget.
last
follow
but not
the-
least, we got the Dino right here. My personal favorite. Put this in your car. It absolutely smells amazing. That black ice scent.
It does. Freshens
Really
up the whole
good
car.
quality. I know you love that. Give it a
Oh,
whiff
yeah.
right there. Beautiful. So yeah, dropping on esteildejacques.com soon. Go on the website, drop your email to know when they drop. And yeah, just like that. Footy Fresh Co on Instagram as well. DM if you want more information. And we the culture, man.
Later, guys.
Later.
deuces, boys.